guys to come sit here. We're just these many people. We're like 8 or 9 people. That's it. It'll be a fun, cute, intimate open mic. Thank you so much, sir. Anyone wants to come sit here? Hi. Thank you for doing this. You sat here in the last time. You sat again. Very nice. Appreciate it. Anyone else? बैठ जा यार ऐसे मत कर ये सब मत करो बैठ जाओ Anyone else wants to move forward? It'll be nice for you guys also. When you guys are performing, it'll just be nice. I'm okay. You guys can sit all in the last row. I'm okay. I'll perform 2 chairs, but I want you guys to perform to a fuller room. Especially, I can see like 3 or 4 people are doing it for the first time. So, thank you. The only disadvantage of sitting in the first row when I'm performing is your neck might hurt later, okay? That's it. I can't really do anything about it. I'll say, okay. Hi. We'll do this again, okay? Pretend like it's a Sunday. Pretend like you're having fun. And pretend that you came here after being ready and, really deciding to come here, okay? Hi. The rude people. This happens with the audience every week. I tell hi, they don't tell hi the first time. Then I'm like, tell properly, then they tell properly. I'm like, don't. Okay. Anyways, hi, my name is Harsh and I'll be your host for this afternoon. Thank you so much for coming. How many of you are doing this for the first ever time? I can see 3 names. You're doing it for the first ever time in life or at Habitat? Yahan pe. But you've done it before. You've done it in another place, in Bombay itself. Okay. You just came? What are you here for? Okay. Oh. Sorry, what's the name of the movie? IB71, okay. Where is it going to be on theaters or OTT and both the places? Damn, that's really cool, man. Congratulations. That's really cool. Yeah. Clap like you mean it, guys. This was like the worst clap. Wow. It's fine. We'll do this later. Hi, sir. Do you want to come here in the second row? Yeah. Yes. Thank you guys for coming. नहीं आ जाओ. अरे आ जाओ. कोई टेंशन नहीं आ जाओ. There's so much space. I don't know why people want to cramp up in one corner. I don't know. Okay. Thank you. Hi guys. Hi. He just said he's an actor. He's come from Delhi 2 days back. His movie is releasing on 12th of May. It's called IB71. Okay, guys. So you didn't clap like you meant it, but at least buy the tickets and go watch the movie. Okay. Why? Why, bro? Like मैं theater करता था, ठीक है? तो मेरे को एक चीज़ बोला था किसी ने, there is nothing called small or big, right? Especially when you do theater. You can be a tree, you can be a convincing tree, right? We had a senior who, it was so funny, he played the role of a dog, right? The play was funny. You could remember a lot of characters and be like, yeah, this guy, that guy. But every person in the college only spoke about the dog and said, that guy, bro, that fucking guy. So, like, I always looked at it and learned the same way ki it doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you're doing it. Because my roommate's an actor, and I know people who've come in the city and gone away, and it's not easy. So the fact that you're doing this, I feel like it's a really cool deal. So it's okay. We'll still do it, right? Yeah? Little convincing. You can say louder. It's fine. It's okay. No problem. Okay. I'm just excited to be here. It's a fun Sunday. Before we continue, I'll tell you the rules for those of you who are coming here for the first time or have come here sometimes. We have 4 minutes per person, okay? There's a timer right there, so you can see your 4 minutes. Like my 4 minutes are coming up right now, basically. 3 minutes, 30 seconds, you'll get a light in the background, okay? Piche ek light aisa blink hoga, which means you have 30 more seconds to wrap up your piece. And once you see the light completely on, that means your time is up on stage. And then you can get off and then, right? So make sure you do, if you want to do more than 1 piece, do more than 1 piece, but try to fit into 4 minutes. We have a few people. We also have 2 shows after this. So I want to make sure everyone gets enough time on stage because this is really fun. And if you're getting 4 minutes of this, you should have 4 minutes of this, right? Why should someone else take 7 minutes and you get 4 minutes? That's not fair to everybody. So let's just keep it at 4 minutes. 3 minutes, 30 seconds, you'll get a light. 4 minutes, you'll get 1 more light. 4 minutes, when you get the second light, that light. Can you see that light? That will come at 4 minutes. 4 minutes पे on रहेगा इसका मतलब and I'll also come and stand here. Yeah, I mean, I can only stare. I can't really walk on stage. Because I did this, like, I've been doing this for 4-5 years. 3 years back, I did this. I came up on stage and one guy took the mic stand and ran to the corner. So yeah, so I've stopped doing that now. I'm like, I don't want to play Tom and Jerry on Which also reminds me, we are live streaming this event. Okay, we have a channel called Habitat Studios where we live stream using 3 cameras, which will be on YouTube. You guys can find the video on YouTube on our channel once the event is over. You can download it, put it on a social media. Please give credit. It's like I gave you money, which is mine, and now I'm asking you for my money back, but I'm feeling weird asking for my money back. So it'll be better if you only give it instead of me being like, do you know what money is? Remember I gave you one day, right? So just give credit to whoever it is, not just me. I'm saying anyone in life, whoever clicks your photo or does anything, I think it really, it really helps without realizing that it helps. I've got a lot of work just because someone has mentioned my name somewhere saying, hey, that person helped me work or whatever. So it really helps. And I'm a freelancer, guys. So, but I want to busy lance. Sorry. Okay. Thank you for that applause. This validation I didn't need, but I want now. So I really want to busy Lance, okay? So please help me busy Lance, okay? Coming back, we are live streaming this. Everyone's photos will be clicked. You'll get it in your DM from Habitat in 4-5 days, okay? Or 6-7 days. You'll get it. We have a lot of events. It gets busy. A lot of people message me on the same night saying, where are my photos? And I'm like, I also don't know, which is, give me some time, let me figure this out and get back to you. So please be patient. We really are clicking everyone's picture and we'll give it to you. Also, this is a random request because I keep getting messages where people are like, why is my photo not there? This is to all those people. We only have, there are only 10 photos you can put up on Instagram. If you have more than 10 people, I don't see how we can do this. So people land up messaging me saying, मेरा photo क्यों नहीं आया Instagram पे? And I'm like, मेरे को नहीं पता यार, मुझे भी नहीं पता. Sorry, मैं अपना photo भी नहीं देखा उसमें है कि नहीं. I have no idea what's going on. People catch me off guard. So that third rule which I kept for myself, for you guys, is have fun. Like I said, you woke up from whichever part of Bombay. Who's come here from farthest in Bombay? Who thinks you've come further? There's Meera Road, okay. Malad, okay. New Panvel, okay, sorry. So guys, we have a winner. Can we please have a round of applause? That's something, man. We did a show in Belapur and he'd also come for it. And man, I know how hectic it was just to travel from this part of the city to that part. It felt like we literally toured to another city to do a show because the time was so long for us to travel in that period. So kudos, man, to whoever has to travel and do this. I really appreciate that. He's got ready, just like you guys. You woke up, got ready, came here. Please have fun. I'm going to have fun. I hope you're having fun. I love telling stories. I love talking to people about stories. I love asking people about their lives. So today we'll talk about some things, which I'll get into. But basic rules are 4 minutes. Have fun. If you have a trigger warning in your piece, please give it. Because is anyone working today? It's Sunday, right? Is anyone working? We don't count. I don't know why. You're working today? Okay. Anyone else working? This is the worst part of having friends in the first row. They'll just keep raising their hand for no reason. Kajal's been performing for 1.5 years. When I said, who's the first time performer, she's raising her hand right now. Useless to have friends in first row. You think they'll support you? Waste. Okay. Is anyone working today? No one, right? So let's not ruin someone's Sunday, okay? So give a trigger warning if you have to give a trigger warning, right? और क्या था? लाइव स्ट्रीम बोल दिया उन्हें, फोटो बोल दिया. हैव फन, टेक वार्निंग दे दो. बाकी क्या है? Claps, yes, yeah. I'll make them do that because I already feel like the energy is here. I feel like by the end of the show it'll go even more low if you guys stop, okay? So let's do a pretend exercise, okay? I'm going to call someone on stage, like a pretend person, but you have to act like a real person's coming on stage and then clap for that person, okay? Are you guys ready to pretend? We're doing it every day, guys, right? Okay, no. Okay. I don't want to do this right now. Okay, cool. Are you guys ready? Okay. Na. Okay. It's 7.5 on 10, but we'll get there, okay? We'll get there. So again, for me, if you want to clap, you can clap. One person wants to clap, clap. Don't feel like clapping, it's fine. Just talk to me. And if I ask you something, if you don't want to answer, just say no. We'll move on to the next person. It's fine. You don't have to answer. But for everyone else who's coming, whether that's the first time, whether you've been coming for 1.5 years, you have to support them in every way possible, and they'll support in every way possible. And this is how both of us are going to help each other, right? Because Instagram is not helping. Humans are not helping. Like humans outside in the world is such a bad place. Humans are not working or helping. So यही है अभी. Huh? We understand each other through art. So let's explore each other through art. Uh, yeah, if you feel like experimenting, trying. Also, sorry, yeah, if you fumble at any point, a lot of people are doing it for the first time. Sometimes people also fumble. If you fumble, it's great. It's an open mic. And if you don't fumble, then I look at you weirdly. That why are you so perfect at what you're doing, right? So if you land a fumbling, it's okay. No one's going to judge you. If you forget a line, if you forget a piece, if you're like, hey, I'm going to start reading from my phone now, I tried not to, it's completely okay, right? Because a lot of people start feeling weird that, you know, like this is my first performance and I sucked, and I don't think that's too early to review yourself. Because I feel like I would not have done this 5 years if I, on day one, was like, I suck, because I did suck real bad, right? But I feel like the journey is what that counts, and journey is what that matters. So have fun while you're in this journey, okay? I've spoken too much now. It's been 10 minutes. So I'll call the first person, okay? You guys have to be really warm, really supportive. Clap till they come on stage. When they go, clap again. Apart from this, if you remember, like, you can snap if you like someone's line and you can't tell them I like your line loudly while they're performing. So you just snap and tell them I like your line, okay? That's a nice way to say it. If you like someone's work or anything, please let them know. हमको पैसे नहीं मिलते, so validation is the only key we have, right? So tell each other that you like the piece, I like that line, I like this, I like that, right? It really helps a lot, because writing is a lone process. We sit in a room and we think we've done crazy work, right? एक poem लिख दिया, we're like, wow, crazy. मैं दुनिया change कर दूंगा इसके वजह से. And then you come here and read, and then nobody is understanding what you're saying. It feels like it's all in your head. So this process is very helpful. So whatever it is, you know, let the person know, because this is all an exploration and experimenting, trying to learn something out of this. And you guys are going to help them learn something about themselves. So, बहुत हो गया मेरा, ठीक है? I'll call the first person. Are you guys excited? Yeah? Okay, that sounds like an excited crowd. Cool. We have a first-time performer on stage. Okay, so if you're not a first-time performer and you're nervous, just say your first time. People are very nice, so they'll give you extra support and love if you want that. That is. Otherwise, you can just, they'll be nice otherwise also. Cool. I'll call the first person, and she's a first-time performer. I don't know, first time in life, first time at Habitat. I have no idea. We'll figure it out. Okay. But are you guys ready to begin today's own mic? Yeah. Okay. Start clapping. Everybody, together. Start clapping. Can we please have Shruti? Shruti is coming all the way from 4th row. Keep clapping.
हेलो, सबसे पहले तो शुक्रिया, क्योंकि जिस दिन का इंतज़ार था आज वो स्टेज पे खड़ी हूँ मैं. थैंक यू सो मच. मेरा नाम श्रुति सिंह है और मेरी मोहब्बत चांद है. तो ज़िंदगी में एक मोड़ आता है जहाँ लफ्ज़ों की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती, लेकिन कविता खुद बन जाती है. तो बस इसी पे एक लिखा है कि मैं खुद से बहुत दूर जाना चाहता हूँ. दुनिया से जुदा मैं खुद का भी हो नहीं पा रहा हूँ. चाहता हूँ आसमान को छूना, लेकिन खुद को खुद में ही दफन करते जा रहा हूँ. ज़माने को क्या मुँह दिखाऊँ, मैं मेरे घर के शीशे में धुंधला दिख रहा हूँ. कैसे वादे निभाऊँ, मैं खुद से दगा कर रहा हूँ. मैं क्या लोगों से बातें करूं, मैं तो खुद से भी बात नहीं कर पा रहा हूं. नहीं होना मुझे किसी का, मैं धीरे धीरे खुद को खोते जा रहा हूं. मरने का ख्याल आता है, मैं मर भी नहीं पा रहा हूं. खुदा के कदमों में सुकून है, मैं मेरे अंदर तूफ़ानों से लड़े जा रहा हूं. खुदा से क्या मांगूं, मैं खुदा को ही मांग रहा हूँ. मेरे शब्द अब मेरे नहीं हैं, मैं क्यों लिख रहा हूँ. नहीं चाहिए कंधा किसी का, मैं कोने में बैठकर रोना चाहता हूँ. जहाँ मिल सकूँ खुद से उतना दूर जाना चाहता हूँ. मैं खुद से बहुत दूर जाना चाहता हूँ. शुक्रिया. मैं एक लास्ट शायरी बोल कर जाऊँगी. इट्स लाइक, कुछ बातें अनकहीं सी दिल में दबाए राज रखते हैं, बेपरवाह सा मिजाज रखते हैं. दिल में दबाए राज रखते हैं, बेपरवाह सा मिजाज रखते हैं, आँखों में सैलाब छुपाए रखते हैं, लबों पे मुस्कान रखते हैं। दिल में दबाए राज रखते हैं, बेपरवाह सा मिजाज रखते हैं, आँखों में सैलाब छुपाए रखते हैं, लबों पे मुस्कान रखते हैं, दुनिया के सामने खुद को कुछ इस तरह रखते हैं। शुक्रिया शुक्रिया।
Oh man, you guys are already like a trained audience. That's lovely. Can we please have another round of applause for her? Was it your first time here or first time in life? First time here? Okay, okay. You killed it, dude. That's crazy. I'm telling you, my first time that we used to have a thing called poetry tournament where we had to come here 1 hour before, like Monday ko 6-7 baje ke bajaye 6 baje aao. They'll give you themes. You write down for 1 hour on spot, and then you all come and perform. So I had a sheet of paper which I wrote in. So I got the sheet, and I'm performing for the first time. Or my theatre se ho. So in theatre, one of the rules is you make eye contact. You talk to people like you're talking to people. So I'm keeping the paper here. एक तो paper मेरा हाथ हिल रहा है, ठीक है? So I'm like, oh shit. And then I take one hand and I'm like, should I look at the audience now? Should I read the word? Should I look up? I didn't know what to do. So I was very scared. But this is damn good, dude. So thank you so much for doing this. Really hope to see you again. Yeah. Thank you so much. Before I call the next person, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about firsts. Firsts are very important. First time you do something in life, I think it's very important. And you will watch Kajal perform, but Kajal performed her 1 hour solo show last month at some point. And yeah. This will just motivate her to do more shows, which is great. But we were talking about her show and performance and stuff, and we spoke about this first time when you do something, right? There's always a pressure when you do something for the first time. Even if you don't know it, like you don't know how to cook, how to bake a cake. But first time is always pressure कि नहीं मुझे अच्छे से बनाना है. It should be edible. It should not burn. There's so much high expectation and pressure from us. But I feel like when you did something for the first time without realizing that you're doing it, you had more fun. Like when you rode a cycle, or when you made a friend, or the first time you lied, or the first time anything in life happened which took a direction in life, right? So I really believe that first time, doing anything for the first time is very exciting. And I think doing it more than doing it right is important. Because then you will move on to do it more. Like she did the solo show now. Now she'll be more motivated to do it again and again. And the conversation we were having was taking the pressure off कि पहली बार कर रहे तो perfect होना चाहिए, which I think is too much pressure on self. You know, because if the fact of the matter is कि I want to be a performer for 20 years, my first show is going to be perfect, great, I'm satisfied, I'm sitting at home, I'm not going to do this ever again. Versus I want to do it. And then I want to see what I can do better, and then keep doing it better, so that for 20 years I can have a long-lasting career out of this, right? So the point is, first time was very important, and I think I want to ask you guys, the first ever time you made a friend, or you remember making a friend, whether that friend is still in your life, not in your life, that doesn't matter. But and again, it's not for everyone. Whoever wants to share can, you can raise your hand and we can go from there. Whoever is your first friend that you remember, the name of the friend maybe, and where did you meet the friend? That, yeah. Okay.
He's still in my life.
Okay.
He's still my best friend.
Where did you meet him?
I met him in school in prep, higher KG.
Okay.
School in, I don't know why they still call it preparatory.
Yeah.
I was 5.
Yeah.
We still are the best of friends. He's currently not in the country,
Okay.
unfortunately, but we still talk. And I still remember the first time I met him. I had entered school. I didn't know that we had to wear uniform on the first day. And everyone was in uniform but me.
Cool kid.
So
Wow.
I had come in like a red t-shirt, I still remember the red t-shirt and like green jeans or something.
Hmm.
And we were standing in the assembly line and he's like, hi, why is it your birthday?
Yeah, I was going to ask you just now that it's either you're cool or it's your birthday, like either one of it.
And I said,
Yeah.
I just didn't know. And my parents, it was the first day of school.
Fair enough. Yeah.
My first day of school.
Yeah.
So we were actually all of us actually,
Prep is the right word.
yeah. I was not
Preparing you for like what to do next. Yeah, you were not prepped clearly. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yes.
Yeah, my first friend, her name is Divya.
Okay.
We're still friends.
Lovely.
And yeah, it's been a long time.
But when did you first interact with
The
her?
first was, again, our first day of school. So I grew up in it was a colony kind of thing.
Okay.
Right? So, but somehow I never met the bus
Nice.
we go to.
Nice.
So,
And then
we
you
all
became
went
friends.
together. Yeah, both of us went in the bus together and realized that we were the littlest ones in lower KG, and we were made to sit together. And yeah, that's how.
Man, that's really cool. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else here? Someone else. Yes.
So my best friend, I met her in class 5.
Yeah.
So we were traveling in the same bus and we were fighting for presents. But finally we both decided to share because she got sandwich,
Yep.
which we both liked.
Yep.
And after that we are still sharing.
Till now. Damn, that's so cute, man. That's so good. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Yeah. If you feel like clapping, clap. Yeah. 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 Guys, emotions are express kar lo. Simple. Sorry. I'm meeting my therapist in 2 days. It's fine. I just like throwing fun lines at her because she keeps throwing lines at me. So I'm like, no, I'll throw a line at you. Like, life is all about this. And she's like, yeah, good job. I'm proud of you. And I'm like, what? Don't do this. Okay. Who are you? Huh. Yeah. Yeah.
And then they were there for me even before I was born in a way because basically our parents grew up in the same society and like Jia's mom and my dad were neighbors and up till last year her nanny and my daddy were still neighbors. And they
Wow.
know each other very much right now, but we are trying to keep in touch.
Wow. Wow. Thank you for sharing. That's very sweet. Yeah, if you feel like, only if you feel like, there is no pressure. Because I can see the same 6 people clapping, the rest of them are like, हाँ ठीक है, करने दो उनको. I like this. I like this independency. It's good. It's good. Because usually audience members, if one person starts clapping, everyone's like, oh shit, even I have to now. Even if I don't want to, I have to. Look rude. So thank you. Thank you for sharing, all of you guys. My first friend, or the first time I interacted with a friend, first of all, I was very scared, okay, while growing up. Like this is me in 2023. I am firm, I feel confident, I feel like I have a voice, I feel like when I look in the mirror, there is a definite person on the other side. This is me when I was growing up. I was like, I don't know who's on the other side. I don't know this person. I don't want to look in the mirror. I don't like, whatever, right? I just didn't like humans also. So when I was so scared and all of this, there's a guy named Kushal. But I knew Kushal as the guy with the beautiful handwriting because there was no one else like him. I've never seen handwriting like that till date in my life. And I love, like, I do get a little like hyped up when I see someone's handwriting, and it's nice because I've realized most people's handwriting is not that great after school, after practice. So, and you can't even tell that to them because I don't know why people take it very personally. So he would really write so beautifully. I would keep looking at him, and I'm like, wow. And we just became friends. You know, like I was scared. He was nice. So he didn't look for a reason to fight or pick a fight with me or bully me in any way. And I also didn't have a reason to talk to him because I was scared of him. But because he was nice enough, I didn't mind sitting next to him and sharing my, like pencil box or tiffin box or whatever. Slowly we started hanging out every day. And he was the only friend I had for 7 years in a all-boys school. Guys, all-boys school, okay? How many of you went to an all-boys school? Okay, that's okay. No, I thought someone will say yes here because he's there in every of my show, and every time I do all boys school, he says yes, and then I almost know the experience. But yeah, how was your experience?
Fun.
Don't do this. He's changed like adjectives every time. He's like once it sucks, it was traumatic. Yeah, so it's just too much to be around guys while growing up. I don't know. I'm glad you guys, whoever guys are out didn't go to an all boys. Good for you. I'm glad your parents thought for you. Yeah, they didn't. My parents are like, isko dal dete bas. And then 7 years later, they're like, oh, let's make it challenging. So then they put us in, me and my brother, they put us in a co-ed school now. And then I was like, bro, who was this new species of being? I don't know how to interact with them. I don't know how to talk to them. What's wrong with you, right? So Kushal was my friend for the longest time, and he really took care of me. He really gave me a voice when I didn't have one. He gave me a back when I didn't have anything to support on, and he really helped me breathe and ease into this life because I was very scared, dude. I feel like if he wasn't there, including some other elements and some other people, it would have been really bad, and I would still be this. But the transition has come because he believed in me when other people didn't. And I felt like that really, really gave me an edge. Which also, I realized something. When you do something for the first time, the experience you have the first time stays with you. So if you go to school and your day one of school sucked, you're not going to have a good experience thinking about school. The same way with the relationship, the same way with friends, the same way with everything else. So I think it's important to explore this area to understand why do I like this thing, or why do I not like that thing, or what happens that time, or what happened this time, whatever. Because like, okay, anyways, leave it. I was going to get into something, but I'm like, it's fine, no problem. I'll call the next person, okay? Are you guys excited? Yeah, okay. Can we please have Dinesh? Clap like you mean it, guys. Yeah, it's a...
Okay. Is it fine? How was that? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, हर्ष. मेरा नाम है दिनेश और मैं हमेशा उर्दू में लिखने का प्रयास करता हूँ. कभी कभी बहर छूट जाती है. शुक्रिया. मेरा तखल्लुस लिखता हूँ कि मैं शाहिर हूँ और इंट्रोडक्शन में मैं यही कहता हूँ कि काश ज़माना अच्छा भी होता जितना लोग बताते रहते हैं. काश ज़माना अच्छा भी होता जितना लोग बताते रहते हैं. काश इश्क ज़रा सच्चा भी होता जितना लोग बताते रहते हैं. काश ज़माना अच्छा भी होता जितना लोग बताते रहते हैं. काश इश्क ज़रा सच्चा भी होता जितना लोग बताते रहते हैं. और बहुत कुछ खो दिया है ज़माने में शरीफ बने रहकर. बहुत कुछ खो दिया है ज़माने में शरीफ बने रहकर. काश मैं थोड़ा बुरा भी होता जितना लोग बताते रहते हैं. एक गज़ल लिखी है और ज़िंदगी के बारे में लिखी है. शायरों के पास तो दो ही टॉपिक्स हैं, एक इश्क और ज़िंदगी. तो ज़िंदगी के ऊपर ये लिखा है कि निकल आते हैं घर से रोज़ ज़रा सी रकम कमाने. निकल आते हैं घर से रोज़ ज़रा सी रकम कमाने. ज़रा सी रूह बेचकर घर लौटाना पड़ता है. निकल आते हैं घर से रोज़ ज़रा सी रकम कमाने. ज़रा सी रूह बेचकर घर लौटाना पड़ता है. और जालिम है ये हसरत अरमान और ख्वाब मेरे दोस्त. जालिम है ये हसरत अरमान और ख्वाब मेरे दोस्त. कुछ मुकम्मल करने निकलो तो कुछ गवा कराना पड़ता है. क्यों कहते हो कि इश्क करना है इतना मुश्किल. क्यों कहते हो कि इश्क करना है इतना मुश्किल. उनकी आंखों में देख खुद को बस भुलाना पड़ता है. उनकी आंखों में देख खुद को बस भुलाना पड़ता है. आ जाती हो दफ्तर कभी तुम वो झुमके पहनकर. आ जाती हो दफ्तर कभी तुम वो झुमके पहनकर. न चाहते हुए भी कामों में मन लगाना पड़ता है. न चाहते हुए भी कामों में मन लगाना पड़ता है. और हार हार के थक गए ये गम भी अब बताएं किस किस को. हार हार के थक गए ये गम भी अब बताएं किस किस को. ज़रा सा रोकर हमें खुद ही मुस्कुराना पड़ता है. ज़रा सा रोकर हमें खुद ही मुस्कुराना पड़ता है. और आखिरी शेर ऐसा कहूँगा कि ये कैसा फ़रेब ये कैसी ज़िंदगी शाहिर. ये कैसा फ़रेब ये कैसी ज़िंदगी शाहिर. ज़रा ज़रा सा जी कर एक दिन मर जाना पड़ता है. ज़रा ज़रा सा जी कर एक दिन मर जाना पड़ता है. वक्त बचा है तो एक गज़ल पेश करूँगा कि इश्क में आई ऐसी मुसीबतें क्या करें. इश्क में आई ऐसी मुसीबतें क्या करे. दिलों से ही दिलों को हैं शिकायतें क्या करे. हाल ऐसा कि उनका हाल पूछें भी तो कैसे. हाल ऐसा कि उनका हाल पूछें भी तो कैसे. दिलों से ही दिलों को हैं फासले क्या करे. दिलों से ही दिलों को हैं फासले क्या करे. कल जो मुस्कुराए थे आज कुछ कहने से मुकर गए. कल जो मुस्कुराए थे आज कुछ कहने से मुकर गए. मुझे आजमाने की है उनकी आदतें क्या करे. मुझे आजमाने की है उनकी आदतें क्या करे. पल दो पल ये दिल बहला कर अदा करते हैं हिज्र का तोहफा. पल दो पल ये दिल बहला कर अदा करते हैं हिज्र का तोहफा. कुछ अच्छी नहीं है इस दौर की मोहब्बतें क्या करे. कुछ अच्छी नहीं है इस दौर की मोहब्बतें क्या करे. और आखिरी शेर ऐसा कि एक रात मैकशी में उनसे नज़रें मिलाई थी शाहिर. एक रात मैकशी में उनसे नज़रें मिलाई थी शाहिर. बस इतनी सी थी मेरे तकदीर में वो कुर्बतें क्या करें. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका. ओवर टू यू हर्ष.
One more time, come on, one more time. Yeah. Now it sounds like you mean it, huh? Now it sounds a little bit. Now it's getting warm and warm. That's nice. Okay, that's very sweet. Okay. Give me a cheer if you guys. Okay. Give me a cheer if you guys know Gulzar. Cool. Can I take this moment to show off and say I kind of like saw him yesterday, kind of like met him. Dude, the thing is, that's why I love this art form so much, is because over the last 5 years, I've got to sit with a lot of amazing people and listen to their stuff, by themselves. And there's a different joy when you write something and you're like, chal sun, maine kuch likha hai aaj. And you're not doing a stage setup, but you're just sitting in a friends group, right? It felt like that yesterday. Even though there were at least like 100 people there in that venue, and he was kind of talking to everybody. I hadn't heard his voice this clear and this well until yesterday. And I'm like, wow, dude, that voice is like, And I, like, really, it almost sounded like Amitabh Bachchan's, but like you could differentiate a little bit if you heard it right. But I feel like if someone just picked up a call and he was talking on the other side, you could almost assume that it's Amitabh Bachchan talking. Is that good? And he was so good, dude. Like, I don't know how many of you have ever gotten to see him live or gotten to see him on stage, but I mean, he's already good, we know that. But there was this author called Shailaja, who's from Australia. She, for the last 8 years, has been working on a book with Gulzar. And she wrote multiple drafts, and he's like, explore it more, which is said a very good point. He's like, if anyone of you wants to become an author, you'll become an author. But become a writer first. Like, write every day. Keep writing. Like, become better at it. You'll eventually, you'll eventually become an author. Like, it'll take shape into something else, or even writing long form for that matter. I mean, that was crazy because I feel like in today's time, it's like difficult to not look at a piece and be like, is this 45 seconds? Can this fit into a vertical screen? Can I put subtitles and text on it? Can I just, like it's very hard because like reel has become the game, as bad as we don't want it to. But the way like I heard him, he just felt like, बैठ जाओ यार घर पे बस. Whatever you feel like writing, these are all your thoughts. Just put it down on paper. It's as simple as that. And the more you do this, the more you learn about yourself. And he's like, the more you learn about yourself, the more you'll write. And the more you write, the more you write. And the more you, okay, fine. So the point is, you get the point, right? So continue writing. Don't ever stop writing. I think it's really important for all of us to do this. Otherwise, we'll go, we'll lose our, I feel like we'll lose our center in life if we stop writing. But a lot of other things he said, I will come back and tell you that. Now I'll call the next person. Okay, are you guys excited? First time. I think she's the first time performer. Come on. Come on. It's the fourth person. Come on. Can we please have Akanksha? Yeah. Keep clapping till she comes on stage.
Yeah, cool. So, hi everyone. This is actually my first time, I'm telling you all. So, thank you. So, we always feel like we have this one person in our life who'd stay by our side forever. But, they don't. And a lot of times we never express our love towards them. So, I've written a poem about it. So the poem starts with 2 lines from Sajad Ali ji's ghazal. And it goes like, ज़माने भर की बातें उनसे कह दी, ज़माने भर की बातें उनसे कह दी, जो कहना चाहिए था वो कहा नहीं. So I've been writing about love since I was 14, all types of love. The mother-daughter love, the father-son love, the teenage love, the book chai love, the sky and seas love, the lover's love, everything. And I've always regretted not expressing or confessing any of it in time. But I have different ways of exhibiting love. And I'm also a hoarder. So I'd hold your chunk of love carefully in glass jars in form of rolled papers that would have 1,367 things that you've loved to do. And I'd keep doing them for you without letting you get a hint about it. I have stored all your love in an old heart-shaped wooden box. It's filled with colorful friendship bands I collected for years, and in form of torn gift wrappers, old invitations, cursive handwritten letters, and metaphors in my poems. But now, I've put all these things and boxes on the top of my almirah at such an height where my hand wouldn't toil to reach them on a random midnight. Because obviously, I know if I touch them, it will engulf me in a stream of grief. Those words and those poems will bring tides of melancholy and ruckus in my body. I never told them any part from my love. And I couldn't tell any of this to them, and it still leaves my heart bloody. So now the space has ended, and now this person has gone, and you're trying to get over them. Okay, so this one's in Hindi one. It goes like, "तुम तो चले गए, ना मुड़कर देखा ना रुके, साथ बची खुची धूप बारिश मेरे हिस्से की ख्वाहिश हर लिखी बंदिश भी ले गए। मोहब्बत शरारत हकीकत इबादत सब तुम्हारे सामने हार गए और पीछे छूटे तेरे खुशबू से मेरे बाग महकते रह गए। मेरा क्या, मैं तो यही घुटती रही, इतनी इतनी से सांस के लिए झगड़ती रही, ना कोई समझा ना किसी ने संभाला, ना समेटने का ना वजह पूछने का मौका दिया। तेरा लहजा बदलता गया और मेरी आदत। पर अब इस भरे मुखलिस दिल का मैं क्या करूं? अक्सर ये मुझसे कहता है कि मैं तुम्हें भूल जाऊं। तो अब मैंने ठान लिया, अब तुम मुझे याद नहीं आते। दिल को कहकर जहन पर जोर डालकर तुम्हारी फीकी सी सही एक तस्वीर बनाने की कोशिश कर लेती हूँ, मगर तुम याद ही नहीं आते। तुम्हारे चेहरे पर होठों के ऊपर एक तिल है, वो चेहरे के दाएं तरफ है या बाएं? तुम घड़ी पहनते थे क्या? मेरी लिखी हर नज़मों में तुम्हारा एहसास ही नहीं होता अब। तुमने शायद लिखना भी छोड़ दिया था ना? तो तुमने पढ़ना छोड़ दिया, लिखना छोड़ दिया। मेरे पलकों पे अब कोई बोझ नहीं, क्योंकि अब तुम मुझे दिखते भी नहीं। सच कहूँ तो तुम मुझे याद ही नहीं आते। तुम्हारी तरह बेपरवाह हो गए हम। हम तो बेखौफ तेरे बस्ती से गुजर जाते। क्यों पूछते हो बार बार? एक ही झूठ है मेरा, कितनी बार कहूँ? कहा ना तुम मुझे याद नहीं आते।
One more time. Go on. Properly. Yeah. Thank you. And with that, I can formally and properly invite you to Poetry Open Mic now. Now we can say this is a proper Poetry Open Mic, because if there is no love or heartbreak, then I don't believe that this is a no. I've been watching Poetry Open Mics for 5 years. I'm telling you, there are days where we celebrated Valentine's Day in September, in like July, right? Just because like out of 9 people, 7 people are talking about love. And then the other two are talking about heartbreak. So like it really becomes a whole show. So thank you so much. This was the first time ever. Man, what? Yeah. See, we almost kind of know, but I'm so tempted to ask you what your inspiration was to write those pieces. Or did you write this piece recently? Or these are, yeah? Yeah. Damn. How many of you are doing this? 1, 2. Why was it this? Then for me, it's here. It's like not even, I can't even raise it. Like it's that bad. So you were doing it. It's better than 0. Like I haven't done one piece also. So it's, you're doing it. Okay, for 3, 4, 5 people. That's nice. The rest of you know what is it, right? Okay. You don't know? Okay, so every month in April, okay, there is the whole month is celebrated as National Poetry Writing Month. So there are different pages who give prompts, there are different people who give prompts, or there are people who make a prompt for themselves. Like आजकल क्या हो गया, Instagram पे लोग पूछते हैं अपने followers में कि give me some prompt. They get a prompt and every day you sit and write a piece with that prompt. So for the whole month you write 30 pieces every single day. And it's really kudos to people who are doing it, because Instagram पे भी बहुत लोग कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पे भी बहुत लोग कर रहे हैं. It's really cool. I've tried, I've really attempted. I don't know. I just don't know. You know how you described the whole thing right now? That's me and my poems. Is I don't want to see you. I'm just going to write and hide you on top of the shelf so I can't reach you. The problem is I'm tall, so I can still reach it. But like, it's really hard, to write these pieces that I don't still feel connected with. So I'm really trying. But this is really inspiring and motivating to really come out and like do it. So thank you. Continue doing this. It really, yeah. So yeah, you should also try attempting it writing. अभी तो I mean 7-8 दिन है but like एक हफ्ता लिख सकते हो. That's crazy. We spoke about love, okay? Does anyone remember their first crushes? I mean, everyone. Did anyone forget their first crush? Like, I want to ask that. Anyone here? Okay, anyone here? Want to share? When was your first crush? What? Maybe I'm assuming it's in school. So, which grade in school? And did it work out or not work out? Yeah. You wanna go? Go for it.
I remember him was when I was in the 5th grade.
Okay.
I never spoke to him, but after the long period of time, like after 10, we became friends and we were still good friends until a few months back.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Told you was inspired.
Yeah. Inspired from true events. Okay. And anyone else? Yeah.
I remember the date exactly.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, we got a poet here, guys. Okay, let's go.
26 August 2012.
Okay, buddy, it's been like almost a decade now. Wow, okay, so.
She got engaged last week.
Okay. Sometimes I feel like this is fun, and then I listen to this and I'm like, I don't want to do this. This in school?
College.
Okay. But your first crush was in college? Okay. And 11th grade or degree college? Yeah, when was this?
11th.
Okay, junior college, okay. And it didn't work out, like nothing. Did you confess by any chance?
Yes.
Okay. Twice, okay. Do you remember those dates also?
4 days.
Okay, lovely. Okay, then what happened after that? It did work or not work? Okay. Thank you for sharing, guys. Yeah. Anyone else? Yes. Wow, you removed your glasses, huh? This is getting serious. He wore glasses the first thing, like, let's talk real.
So, I have told he remembers the date.
Yeah.
I remember the time also.
Cool. Next question, I'm going to start saying location बताओ. कौन सा तारीख, कौन सा देश? ठीक है, हाँ.
So, it was on 12th July 2020, 12:50 when she texted me first.
Okay. So specific, 12:50. Okay, 12:50 a.m.
So, she
हाँ.
was in Amravati.
Okay.
मैं तो मुंबई का था.
हाँ.
So, we connected through a dating,
App.
no, not a dating app. There's a dating guru named Digital Gandhi.
Did you say guru or group? Guru. Okay. Dating guru. Can we just talk about this for a second? Like, it's not me. I know everyone wants to know what's happening. Okay. Can you explain who a dating guru is?
That dating guru is like he solves the issues that is getting in the relationship.
Oh shit. All my relationships. Okay. Anyway, so how did you meet this? How did you get to know about this person or meet this person?
I haven't met her yet.
Okay. Wow. Mystery. Enigma.
रास्ता हो गया and कुछ टाइम पहले move on कर रहा है आप क्या कर सकते हैं but I had confessed her.
Sorry, man. The way you said it.
I
Okay.
I won't have to tell this here. I got blocked from 8 social media platforms. There are 8 social media platforms.
There are 8. Yeah, exactly. Dude, you're just teaching us more and more things. Like I don't know if I'm from this world or from not. Like this 8 social media platforms. Are you saying the same person? The same person. 8.
8th time I emailed her.
Wait, emailed her. Oh yeah, even I'm just thinking that was 8 is not in the email. Okay. Am I? Can I? Okay, I don't want to count the 8 apps. I want to count the 8 apps. I'm like, कौन सा Snapchat हो गया? ठीक है, 4-5 तो ऐसे हो गए. But anyways, okay. So she texted her 12:50 and you confessed to this person. Obviously not like the first message. That's no one should do it, guys. Don't do it. Please don't do it. It's not fun.
So she shifted from Amravati to Pune to Mumbai, just for studies. But still I haven't met.
Okay.
Don't worry, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just sad. I'm not worried only. I just don't even know. But thank you for sharing. Honestly, that's really sweet of you. Thank you for sharing. Can we please have an applause? Yeah. Little like you mean it. Little bit. Like 2% maybe. बस इतना नहीं बस ठीक है. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else want to share? Anyone else? It's okay. It's a tab, guys. A running tab. You can also wash your hands in it. Don't worry. We are all in this together. Yes.
ये बात है चौथी पांचवी क्लास की मैंने 2 घर छोड़ के रहती थी वो एंड वंस आई गेट लव की बात ही कुछ और होती है तो मैंने कभी बताया नहीं मैंने कभी
Okay.
ठीक है आगे सो पर उस समय का जो प्यार था जो इश्क था वो आजकल मिलता नहीं क्योंकि
Yeah.
आजकल इश्क बहुत जल्दी मिलता है
Hmm.
उस समय पे जो इश्क था ना मुझे आज तक याद है कि उस समय में पेट्रोल सस्ता होता था फिर भी वो चलता था क्योंकि पॉकेट मनी बड़ी छोटी होती थी
Fair enough.
गलियों गलियों में उसके पीछे जाना और उस टाइम में ना कार्ड्स का बहुत चलता था लाइक आई स्टिल रिमेंबर आई माइट बी हैविंग सम इन माय
Cards, yeah.
वो कार्ड्स जो लिखी और लेटर
Yeah, when Archie's was in business. Hallmark, Archie's. Yeah. It's fair. They don't. You have Canva now. You can just.
द ब्यूटीफुल पार्ट इज वो मैंने लिखे थे बट कभी उसे दिए नहीं
Oh. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yeah.
शी इज स्टिल अनमैरिड
Hmm.
and she is actually 2 years elder than me.
Okay. That you found out later. Oh, अच्छा पहले से ही पता था. Okay. Fair enough. But thank you for sharing. Either ways, thanks a lot, all of you guys, for being vulnerable and sharing. I think it's really sweet. I should get a. I got a Guinness Book of World Records, guys. Don't. It's fine. Hear me out first, and then you won't feel like clapping. Because I had the longest crush on someone. Okay, I had a crush on someone for 6 years. Okay, 6 years, from 6th grade till 12th grade. This was when my parents decided to move me out of the boys' school and put me in a co-ed school. Suddenly, I was like, wow, what is this? And then movies ruined it for me, okay? Bollywood movies, worst. Because earlier ke time pe, they would show one song. In one song, the guy-girl met, right? They're already hanging out. They already know each other. And by the end of the song, they already asked each other out, they're dating. Who's going to show first awkward date sitting down and being like, what do I talk about now? Is my hands okay? Should I ask her about her horoscope? Like, I don't know what to do, right? So I was very scared then. So I didn't know how to talk to this person. So it took me 2-3 years to learn how to talk to women. I realized like it's the same thing. You talk with respect to anyone you want, right? It doesn't matter what gender there are. Then I got to talking to her, right? And that went on for another 2-3 years where like every day I would say, hi. That's it. I didn't know what else to say. I just wanted her to acknowledge me and say hi back, that's all. I didn't want to date and all because I was too scared, dude. I was like, what do I do after that? Like, when someone's a girlfriend, then what? Like, no one told me that. Which I also feel like, by the way, I also feel like schools should have a curriculum where they teach guys how to talk to girls, okay? Because I don't think we don't know how to do this. And I really feel like it'll help a lot to understand the difference between the two. So it took me that long, right? And then Facebook came, then we started texting each other, talking to each other, all of that. 11th grade, there was another guy who created some other confusion. And then I cried to Tu Jane Na because I love that song and I love my pillow. And it was honestly the best time ever to cry to that song every day. And then 12th grade, we came to the same tuition. And right now, I'm telling you all information SAC. It's a whole like really long story, really sad, but fun for me now because like I get to do this. Yeah, I get to share it with people because I was alone in that, and it was sad. So we had to talk because we're in the same tuition, so we started talking again. By the end of the year, we didn't really get so much time because 12th grade. So I wrote a whole book where I'm writing, like, you know, maths ka book aata tha, chota sa square wala notebook. So I wrote that whole book saying what I feel for her, how I feel, put all of my writing, put all my words into it, and I gave it to her. And she's like, listen, I can't keep it in my house. My parents will get annoyed. So 3 दिन के बाद तू मेरे से वापस ले जा. I'll read it till then. I said, okay, great. And I'm freaking out for those 3 days. My board exam are coming, 12th के. But that wasn't as scary as those 3 days waiting, right? 3 days you're thinking or anticipating. और मैंने ये कर दिया था कि मैंने लिख दिया और मैंने पढ़ा भी नहीं. तो I don't know. I know I've made sense, but I don't know what all I've written because I've written 6 years का कहानी. Okay? Now 3 days later I go to meet her. And I'm like, okay, so what, right? And I was standing on a main road where there was traffic, but my heartbeat was louder than the sounds of the honking by people. It was so scary to be in that place. She gave me back the book, and I was like, okay, cool, okay. I was like, what do you think? She's like, actually, I didn't get to read it. Which is okay. Which is okay. People don't have time. Family, share a big family and joint family and makes sense. ठीक है नहीं पढ़े ठीक है that's fine. You can take it back and read it, right? But she's like, can you summarize it for me? Which made it worse. Okay, because I'm looking at a book. Okay, I'm looking at it's like you wrote a novel and I'm like हाँ मेरे को पढ़ना नहीं है तू summarize कर दे मेरे लिए कि इतना मेहनत तूने किया है. तो finally I'm standing there, okay, and I have the book. And when she said, can you summarize it for me? For 2 seconds, I was going to start summarizing, okay? I was planning in my head, how do I make it into a shorter version of this quickly? And I was doing that mainly because I didn't have that, guys. I didn't have self-respect. So I was like, I will summarize it for you. And then my best friend was there who was like, listen, you're not going to do all of this. He got really mad that, this is not fair. You didn't read the book, whatever. We left from there. And this is not the worst part. I'm sitting in lockdown, 2020, I'm sitting in my house on, my birthday is on 13th of June, okay? So 9 days before that, on 4th of June, I'm on my Instagram just scrolling. And this crush of mine was never that active on Instagram, but she suddenly became active, I didn't understand why. And then on 4th, she puts a post saying, I am getting married. Not just that, 9 days to go. So she left a great dent in my life by getting married on my birthday. So now every year I celebrate my birthday. I know she's celebrating her anniversary somewhere. Yeah. You give me sad, I give you sad. Great. Let's move ahead. Let's move on to the next person. Okay. Thank you so much for listening and sharing. I really appreciate it. I've kind of like blanked out on the name, so I'm kind of remembering it again once I'll come back. Got it. Okay, cool. Start clapping, everyone. Start clapping. Can we please have Chetna? Chetna, is that the right word? No? Chetna. Chaitanya! Sorry. My bad. You're Chaitanya? Okay. Snap. It didn't happen. Okay. Let's start clapping. Hey, bad job. Start clapping. Can we please have Chaitanya? My bad.
हाय सो आज तक मैंने कभी स्टेज पे परफॉर्म नहीं करा है आई हैव परफॉर्म्ड इन लाइक छोटे छोटे फ्रेंड ग्रुप्स एंड एवरीथिंग सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई एम ऑन स्टेज थैंक यू तो ये जो पीस है मैंने बहुत पहले लिखा था एंड दिस वाज द फर्स्ट पीस आई परफॉर्म्ड एनीवेयर लाइक अमंगस्ट द फ्रेंड्स ग्रुप सो आई थॉट इफ आई एम परफॉर्मिंग समथिंग ऑन द स्टेज फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम सो आई शुड स्टार्ट विद दिस और इसका नाम है मैं मिला मोहब्बत से। मैं मिला मोहब्बत से बचपन के उन गलियों में जब समझ और समझदारी की समझ थोड़ी थोड़ी ही थी। मैं मिला मोहब्बत से बचपन के उन गलियों में जब समझ और समझदारी की समझ थोड़ी थोड़ी ही थी। सच बोलूँगा झूठ क्या बोलूँ, मैंने मोहब्बत को किताबों में ढूंढा था और क्या ही बताऊँ, वो नोटबुक थी ना निकोलस स्पार्क वाली, वहाँ पे मैंने मोहब्बत को पहली बार समझा था। अब मैं और मोहब्बत दोस्त बन गए। अब मैं और मोहब्बत दोस्त बन गए, बातों बातों में हमारी थोड़ी बहुत बात होने लगी। तो अब मुझे ये समझ में आया कि मोहब्बत ने ये समझाया कि मोहब्बत वो है जो साथ रहती है। मोहब्बत वो है जो साथ रहती है। अब वक्त बदलता रहा, मैं किताबें बदलता रहा, मेरी मोहब्बत का चेहरा बदलता रहा और किताबें बदलती रही, पर अभी भी मैं मोहब्बत को जानता नहीं हूँ। बस मैं और मोहब्बत दोस्त हैं। थोड़े बड़े हुए, अब ज़िंदगी के उस चौखट पर पहुंच गए जहाँ पर समझ और समझदारी थोड़ी सी ज़्यादा आने लगी थी। मोहब्बत ने मुझे इश्क से मिलाया और मेरी खुशकिस्मती तो देखो, इश्क को मैं भी पसंद आया। इश्क 5 फुट 7 इंच का, मैं 5 फुट 4 इंच का। देखो तकलीफें नज़र नहीं आती पर दिख जाती है। पर मेरी खुशकिस्मती थी कि इश्क को मैं भी पसंद आया। हमारी थोड़ी थोड़ी बात होने लगी, कुछ खट्टी कुछ मीठी, थोड़ी थोड़ी अब हमारी भी बात होने लगी। हम मिलते थे बेपाक टाइम पे, हम चैट भी करते थे और सब सही चल रहा था। पर अगर सब सही चल जाए तो कहानी कहानी रहती नहीं। अब कहानी तभी बदलती है जब थोड़ा ट्विस्ट आता है। मैं और इश्क अलग हो गए। मैं 5 फुट 4 इंच का हूँ, इश्क 5 फुट 7 इंच का है। तकलीफें नज़र नहीं आती, बस दिख जाती हैं। खैर अब मैं और इश्क अलग हो गए. अब जब भी किसी इंसान की ज़िंदगी में तकलीफ आती है वो सबसे पहले अपने घर ही तो जाता है ना. तो मैं भी लौट गया घर अपने दोस्त मोहब्बत के पास. मैंने मोहब्बत से पूछा कि मोहब्बत मोहब्बत तो वो है ना जो साथ रहती है. मोहब्बत ने मुझे जवाब नहीं दिया. तो मैं रूठ गया. और अक्सर लड़ाइयाँ बस इसी बात पे हो जाती है, कोई एक रूठ जाता है और दूसरा मनाने की कोशिश नहीं करता है. मेरे साथ भी यही हुआ. अब मैं और मोहब्बत बात नहीं करते. तो मैं अनजानी महफिलों में चला जाता हूँ. मैं अनजानी महफिलों में चला जाता हूँ ये सवाल पूछने कि सच क्या है, कि जो मोहब्बत ने बोला था वो सच है या जो इसने बोला था वो सच है. इस सच का जवाब मुझे कभी मिल नहीं पाया है. तो ये कहानी जब मझधार तक पहुंची ही नहीं है तो मैं कहानी अधूरे में ही छोड़ देता हूँ. So I have a little time left. I do improv also. So give me any word quickly because 20 seconds. कोई भी word, कोई भी emotion. हाँ? Cloud. वो याद है बादलों में हमने पहली बार बात करी थी, किसी से अपने जज्बात समझाने की कोशिश करी थी. वो याद है हमने बादलों से पहली बार बात करी थी, किसी से अपने जज्बात समझाने की कोशिश करी थी. मैंने कहानी लिखी थी, वो कहानी मैंने बादलों में ढूंढी थी और वो बादल मेरे तक आए नहीं कभी. मैं पन्नों में दफना चुका हूँ, अपनी बातें रख चुका हूँ. मैं आज भी देखता हूँ आसमान में वो बादल ढूंढ रहा हूँ. जो खो गया था वो खो तो गया था, पर अब उसकी तरफ ढूंढूं कैसे. वो बादल भी चला गया, मेरी कहानी भी चले गए, मेरे अश्क बहे और बादल से बारिश बहती रह गई.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was really amazing. Thank you so much. Can we please have another round of applause? Yeah? Dude, maybe next time you should just come and full 4 minutes, just ask suggestions and like 2 minutes, like 1 minute. It'll be crazy. People lose their mind, I feel like. Yeah, improv, people who write every day, they're like, aaj likh ke paper, like, they're like, oh shit, this is exciting. I really love improv. So thank you so much for doing this. Your first ever time. Huh, but like on stage, you look like you have the energy to be on stage, dude. Like, yeah, that's really cool. But have you done any kind of theater? Anything, nothing? Even school, you never went on stage? Not even once? Man, wow. Your slate is clean. Like how you're discussing, because when I started, I did really bad on stage. And I've had enough experiences to know how bad I was to be like, mujhe nahi karna chahiye. And then whatever, life flipped and, like spoiler alert, I'm here. So like, I don't know how it happened or what happened, but this is really cool. Like we're talking about first time. For first time, this is mad, dude. All of you guys who did first time today, amazing, amazing work. Thank you so much for doing this. Really means a lot. I call the next person. We have a little long lineup, so I'll keep that rolling. You guys please be supportive. Clap and cheer as the person comes on. A little more. Can we please have Yash? He's going to come on stage, guys. He's coming on stage. He's coming here only. Keep clapping till he comes on stage.
So, hello guys. मैं यश हूँ. मैं पेशे से मैं पढ़ाता हूँ बच्चों को. लेक्चरर हूँ, इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट हूँ. सो आई स्टार्ट माई पीस. एक गज़ल लिखी है मैंने. तो गज़ल ऐसी स्टार्ट होती है कि कुछ दर्द सुन लो, कुछ ज़िंदगानी सुन लो तुम. कुछ दर्द सुन लो, कुछ ज़िंदगानी सुन लो तुम. होती क्या आशिकी मेरी ज़बानी सुन लो तुम. एक ज़ख्म है जो अब तक भरा नहीं, लड़ता रहा लड़का पर मरा नहीं. ये आशिकी पर चिट्ठी तुम कैसे दिखाओगे, मेरी गज़लें तुम पढ़ कर कैसे सुनाओगे. वो आए उससे कहना, वो आए तो कुर्ती सलवार में उसकी नज़रें कम, कहाँ किसी तलवार से ये आँखें जो मिलती हैं उसकी और मेरी. खुदा ये मुझ पर इनायत है तेरी, ये चांद सितारे आए हैं सारे, तेरे ही आने पे आए हैं तारे. तुम्हें पता है बेसहारे हैं हम, तुम ही सोचो किस कदर हारे हैं हम. सोचा था तेरे संग दूर तक जाएंगे और अब तेरी तस्वीरों के सहारे हैं हम. बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत शुक्रिया. ये कहा था मैंने कि सोचा था तेरे संग दूर तक जाएंगे और अब तेरी तस्वीरों के सहारे हैं हम. तेरे बिन तो सारी खुशियाँ अधूरी हैं. सोच तो मेरे लिए कितनी ज़रूरी है और कब तक कहूँगा कि इश्क है तुझसे. हर्ष भाई, कि कब तक कहूँगा कि इश्क है तुझसे. मुझे तो तेरे ख्यालों से इश्क है, गुस्से में लाल तेरे गालों से इश्क है, बेमतलब करती बवालों से इश्क है और शक से भरे हर सवालों से इश्क है. शक से भरे हर सवालों से इश्क है. तो ये एक छोटी सी पोइट्री है मेरी कि बिन ढूंढे मुझे मेरा मकाम मिल जाता है, कि बिन ढूंढे मुझे मेरा मकाम मिल जाता है. सवालों के मेरे जवाब मिल जाता है. और इश्क में अक्सर बर्बाद होते हैं लड़के, इश्क में अक्सर बर्बाद होते हैं लड़के और लड़कियों को लड़का कामयाब मिल जाता है। बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you. Thank you so much. How many of you can write love poems? Give me a cheer. Okay. I can't. I find it very hard because, like he said, right? He described saying, "तुम गुस्से में कितने अच्छे लगते हो." When I'm fighting with my partner, I'm fighting. I'm not like मैं poem लिखूंगा इसके बाद बैठ के. She looks so good like this. No, right? I'm angry at this word. I'm gonna. Same thing with any other moment. I just can't. I'm either too busy in that living the moment or I can't. And the thing is, earlier I used to do dark stuff, and I was dating someone then, and she's like, and it's a very cute thing. I appreciate it. Because I don't understand what it's like to not be a writer. So when someone is not a writer, when they ask you saying, "Oh, are you going to write about me? Are you going to do this?" I want to say, yeah. But I'll be real and I'll be like, I can't write, but I can't do all of this. I've heard too many love poems. I can't. I just find it very difficult to observe when I'm keenly being vulnerable. ठीक है, वही था, बस इतना ही था. I call the next person, okay? Yeah, I remember the name. Okay. You know what to do? No. A little more. Can we please have Mansi? She's coming, guys. She's coming all the way on stage. Keep clapping till she comes on stage.
हाय एवरीवन, मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है पीछे तक? ओके, सो मेरा नाम मानसी किशन है और बड़े दिनों बाद मैं स्टेज पर आई हूँ, थोड़ी सी नर्वस हूँ. आपकी तालियां बताएंगे मेरी कविता कितनी अच्छी है. तो इसको थोड़ा सा ऊपर कर लो. शुरुआत कुछ चंद ख्यालों से करती हूँ कि लहराती इठलाती हैं मेरी जुल्फ़ें, उससे शर्माती है मेरी जुल्फ़ें. लहराती इठलाती है मेरी जुल्फ़ें, उससे शर्माती है मेरी जुल्फ़ें. वो गूंथता रहता है इन्हीं ख्वाबों में, कि वो गूंथता रहता है इन्हीं ख्वाबों में, मगर फिर से खुल जाती है मेरी जुल्फ़ें. लहराती इठलाती है मेरी जुल्फ़ें. एक वाक़या ऐसे हो गया था कि मैं अपने दोस्त के साथ बैठी हुई थी बार में. कुछ काम से हम गए थे मिलने के लिए. तो मेरा फ्रेंड और उसकी क्रश आमने सामने. उसकी क्रश मैरिड थी. यहाँ पे क्रश की बात हो रही है तो ऑब्वियसली अब वो उसको देख रहा है, वो उसको देख रही है. तो एक ऐसा मतलब बड़ा अजीब सा सिनेरियो बन गया. तो अब मैंने सोचा यार मैं तो लिखती हूँ, मुझे तो कंटेंट मिल गया, तो लिखूँगी. हाँ मतलब अपने दोस्तों का मजाक ऐसे नहीं उड़ा सकते, तो ऐसे तो उड़ा ही सकते हो. खैर, तो मैंने लिखा कि अच्छा यहाँ पे चाय किस किस को पसंद है, शराब किस किस को पसंद है. बहुत धीरे हाथ उठ रहे, कोई बात नहीं, पीछे दिखेगा नहीं कैमरे में. तो पेश करती हूँ एक ख्याल आप सभी की नज़र. आपकी तालियां ही बताएंगे मुझे कितना अच्छा लगा आपको. कि वो मीठी चाय की प्याली थी, मैं जाम नशीली शराब का था. वो मीठी चाय की प्याली थी, मैं जाम नशीली शराब का था. कुछ वो लाजवाब हुस्न के मारे, कुछ हम में गुरूर शबाब का था. कुछ उनके मोहब्बत की नज़रअंदाज़गी, कुछ उनके मोहब्बत की नज़रअंदाज़गी, कुछ हमारे इश्क की भी तौहीन थी. और शराब होठों से लगाते भी तो कैसे, उनकी निगाहें जो इतनी हसीन थी. कि शराब होठों पे लगाते भी तो कैसे, उनकी निगाहें जो इतनी हसीन थी. और कुछ हम अनजान तो कुछ वो गुमनाम थी. कुछ हम अनजान तो कुछ वो गुमनाम थी. चाहने वालों की महफिल में देखो हमारी मोहब्बत सरेआम थी. कुछ उनके रसीले अधर अधीर, कुछ उनके रसीले अधर अधीर, कुछ हमारी प्यास अधूरी थी. कुछ उनके पैरों में बंधन थे, कुछ हमारी भी मजबूरी थी. वो ईद का खूबसूरत चांद थी, वो ईद का खूबसूरत चांद थी. और मैं अंधियारे की चादर में जड़ा एक तारा था. साथ होकर भी साथ ना हो पाए, कुछ ऐसा इश्क हमारा था. साथ होकर भी साथ ना हो पाए, कुछ ऐसा इश्क हमारा था. खैर मैं ये याद करके आई थी. तो जो मेरी अगली कविता है वो नारी के ऊपर है। आप सबको बस मेरा इतना सा साथ देना है कि जो मेरी लाइन है कि क्योंकि मैं एक नारी हूँ, ये आपको मेरे साथ बोलना है। ज़रूरी नहीं है कि पुरुष ना बोले, वो भी बोल सकते हैं। तो शुरू करती हूँ। तू मत कर मुझसे तुलना अपनी, तू मत कर मुझसे तुलना अपनी, तेरा अस्तित्व तो मुझसे है। देवी का है रूप मुझ में, मैं ही व्याभिचारी हूँ। कई रूपों में ढल जाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं एक नारी हूँ। कई रूपों में ढल जाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं एक नारी हूँ। निरंतर चलता काल हूँ मैं ही मूल आधारी हूँ। लाचारी का वेश भी मैं हूँ, मैं ही सब पर भारी हूँ। कई रूपों में ढल जाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं एक नारी हूँ। कई रूपों में ढल जाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं एक नारी हूँ। रावण की हार हूँ मैं, राम के विजय की तैयारी हूँ। रावण की हार हूँ मैं, राम के विजय की तैयारी हूँ। कुछ भी नहीं है जग में मेरा, फिर भी उत्तराधिकारी हूँ। कई रूपों में ढल जाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं एक नारी हूँ। कई रूपों में ढल जाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं एक नारी हूँ। पांडवों की द्रौपदी हूँ मैं, पांडवों की द्रौपदी हूँ मैं। कृष्ण की राधा प्यारी हूँ। नव दुर्गा का वास है मुझ में, शिव की बड़ी पुजारी हूँ। कई रूपों में ढल जाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं एक नारी हूँ। और आखिरी की 4 पंक्तियाँ कि सबरी के मीठे बेर हूँ मैं, सबरी के मीठे बेर हूँ मैं। मीरा के विष की प्याली हूँ, मैं ही रात सुहागन की, मैं विधवा की चीख पुकारी हूँ। कई रूपों में ढल जाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं एक नारी हूँ। कई रूपों में ढल जाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं, थैंक यू।
Thank you. You kind of, when you came and you went, have you been on stage before? Like, as what? What have you done on stage before? Did you dance? Did you act? Poetry only, okay. Before also, how long have you been doing this? 17. Huh. That's nice. Wow. I want this confidence. It's taken me so long. It's taken me 5 years, dude, to come here and then not be scared of like just talking to people I don't know. Yeah? Oh, wow, man. First time not being scared, yeah? Since I discussed a lot of first times today. I'll come back and discuss a lot of first time. We still have a bunch of people. Keep the energy going, yeah? Are you guys feeling okay? Guys feeling okay? Are you guys feeling okay? Okay. You can say no. I know there is no option. We can't do it. I can't stop the open mic and be like, okay, let's go home. But I just want to check in to see if you guys are okay. Okay, cool. If you guys are hungry, we have a new menu. I mean, it's been 1 year old now, but it's a new menu. For those of you who come here today, it's a new menu. And I'm a vegetarian, and I'll recommend everything on the menu. Because I've eaten everything in 5 years, guys. Come on. So if you're hungry, if you feel like eating, drinking, some people do prefer drinking beer during poetry. I don't know. It's a preferential thing. So if you feel like, please feel free to order. It'll really help you, I guess. I don't know, okay. Cool. I'll call the next person. You guys excited? Yeah? Okay. Let's. Can we please have Amina? Hey, everybody, come on, man. Come on.
हाय एवरीवन। सो मेरा नाम आमिना शरीफ है और आप सबको ईद मुबारक। मेरी खासियत ये है कि मैं सरल शब्दों में बड़ी बात कहना पसंद करती हूँ और मेरी आज की कविता ऐसी ही कुछ है। शुरू करती हूँ। 9th स्टैंडर्ड का वो सबसे अहम और ख़ास चैप्टर जिस दिन पढ़ाया गया था, एब्सेंट थी, मैं बीमार थी। वैसे तो 100% अटेंडेंस वाली उसी दिन बुखार का शिकार थी। अगले दिन जब बाकियों से पूछा क्या पढ़ाया था, सब मुस्कुराने लगे जैसे कोई लड्डू मिला हो। अरे यार, तूने गलत टाइम पे छुट्टी ले लिया, ऐसे सबने कहा जैसे खुफिया खजाना सबको मिला हो। अजीब था। बाद में पता चला टीचर ने रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम पढ़ाया था। हंसते सब ऐसे जैसे चुटकुलों का बक्सा सबने खाया था। आई थिंक हम सबका यही हाल था। गंदी बात, धीरे बोल, फिजिकल हेल्थ मतलब पतली लड़की और सेक्सुअल हेल्थ मतलब इमरान हाशमी के गाने। खैर, धीरे धीरे मैं भी वही सब सोसाइटल स्टीरियोटाइप्स, कंडीशनिंग, हाफ नॉलेज मान लिया। फिर 2018 में हेल्थ कंसर्न्स ने नॉक किया। कई लोगों की तरह मैं भी सेल्फ लव में वीक थी। दूसरों का बुखार मुझे परेशान करता, खुद का सडन वेट गेन पर ध्यान नहीं गया। दूसरों की डीपी नहीं है उस पर ध्यान जाता, खुद के इरेगुलर पीरियड्स इतने रेगुलर हो गए हैं इस बात पे कभी ध्यान नहीं गया। मुझे लगा टेंशन होगा, ट्रॉमा होगा, लेकिन हर दर्द क्रोसिन से तो ठीक नहीं होता ना। फिर मेरे हेल्थ, रिश्ते और बॉडी शेप सब बिगड़ते गए। समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था पहले किसे संभालूं। सोचा रिश्ते जोड़ती हूँ, उसे संभालती हूँ, अपने होंगे तो मुझे भी मदद हो जाएगी। और ये गलत फैसला लेते हुए पाई गई मैं। अब अगर किसी चीज़ को जोड़ के रखना पड़े तो मतलब वो टूट चुकी है, जैसे मेरे रिश्ते। नहीं समझ पाई मैं। लोगों के पीछे भागते भागते खुद से दूर हो गई। वेट गेन, थायराइड, फैटी लिवर, एक्सेसिव हेयर फॉल, इरेगुलर पीरियड्स और ट्रक भर के मूड स्विंग्स। मेरे सपनों के टूट गए सारे विंग्स। सोसाइटी की आवाज़ को खुद की आवाज़ बना लिया। हाउ डिड आई गेन सो मच ऑफ वेट का बात कॉन्स्टेंटली सता दिया। फाइनली पता चला PCOS है, जिसकी सिर्फ मुझे स्पेलिंग पता थी। लगा अब तो मैं माँ नहीं बनूंगी, और बस फिर खुद को बेवजह सजा दी। टिपिकल स्टीरियोटाइप्स। बहुत डर लगने लगा। डर था अब लोग मुझे चुड़ाएंगे, सो कॉल्ड परफेक्ट आमिना को नहीं अपनाएंगे। बेस्ट पार्ट वॉज आई वॉज नेवर बॉडी शेम्ड, पर सोसाइटी की जरूरत नहीं थी, मेरी आवाज़ ही काफ़ी थी। आई कांट बी इम्परफेक्ट की माला ऐसी जपी, इट कैन बी वर्कड अराउंड, वो नहीं समझी। बहुत महीने गुजरे होपलेस और हेल्पलेस फील करने में, अंटिल आई सेड यू नो व्हाट, इट्स ओके। पूरा गेम चेंज। समझ आया कि मोटापा गुनाह नहीं, अनहेल्दी रहना रिस्की है। सब जीरो साइज नहीं हो सकते, जिसको जैसा रहना है वो उसकी मर्जी है। समझ आया बीमारी के सिम्टम्स विजिबल नहीं होते, मेंटल हो या फिजिकल, हेल्थ कंसर्न्स किसी को शेमिंग करने के लिए नहीं होते। समझ आया हर इंसान मोटा बर्गर या पिज्ज़ा से नहीं, कोई कंडीशन भी हो सकती है। सब बिकनी सूट पहने ऐसी कोई ज़बरदस्ती है। समझ आया वो चैप्टर सिर्फ मजाक नहीं, नॉलेज था। इंसान रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम और बीमारी के अलावा भी कुछ होता है, ये मैंने खोजा था। समझ आया कोई भी खाना बुरा नहीं होता, बस शुगर और कार्ब्स में लिमिट में हो तो काम अच्छा होता। सिर्फ जिम जाने से काम नहीं होता, सेल्फ एक्सेप्टेंस भी कुछ होता है। समझ आया दवाई लेना बुरा नहीं, स्टिग्मेटाइज करना बुरा है। अगर तुम खुद को मुश्किल हालात में खुद के साथ नहीं रहोगे तो औरों से क्या उम्मीद। समझ आया कि सडन चेंजेस इन बॉडी मामूली बात नहीं, कोई भी बीमारी होना इंसान के ऊपर अजाब नहीं। दवा के साथ दुआ भी काम करती है, तुम्हारी हिम्मत साथ हो तो हर मुसीबत काट लेती है। दुनिया क्या कहती है वो बाद में आता है, तुम सुबह शीशे में देख के खुद को क्या कहते हो वो मायने रखता है। काला, गोरा, मोटा, पतला, साइज 0, प्लस साइज, बियर्ड, क्लीन शेव, हेल्दी या बीमार, इन कॉन्सेप्ट्स को हम बाद में देखेंगे। क्या तुम खुद से प्यार करते हो, पहले हम ये सोचेंगे। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you. Thank you so much for always coming and enlightening us with something so good, and again showing a mirror to society. I think it's a phenomenon. Yeah, thank you. I just want to add one thing to what I call the next person. Is that I've been going to therapy for like 5 years and I have fun. I really have fun. I'm a biggest fan of therapy ever, okay? And I get along with people a lot when they start talking about their therapist and I start talking about my therapist and we start saying like, oh, you said that, or she said that, things like that. But what I realized from what she said was the simple fact that we all seek acceptance. I think more than anything else. Putting labels, like how she said, putting labels is very simple because human brain doesn't want to think. It doesn't want to go into and understand why this person is how it is, whether it's physically, whether it's mentally, whether it's emotionally. And it's very easy for us to skip that step and be like, I'd rather just assume because it's easier for my brain to not put so much thinking into it. But I feel essentially it's all about acceptance. And that's what I've been trying to understand and kind of comfort myself towards. That for me, it's always been about acceptance. That no matter how I'm feeling or who I am or where I come from or how I look or whatever. And about looks especially, I realized is very young that this face of mine was not like this 10 years back. It's not going to be like this 10 years later. And it's not going to be like this 20 years after that. Everything's going to change. So I can't really, like, I could, when my classmates in school or college were like, oh yeah, this, oh yeah, that, look at that girl, or look at this person, or look at that person, or whatever. I never understood that because I'm like, you're looking at it now, but this is going to change. And then if this is what you based your relationship on, you're not going to be happy after this because that will change. Like everyone else's bodies change. Everything changes, dude. Like how do we know what's going to happen, right? But the point is, acceptance is the key. And I feel like art helps us accept our vulnerable side, accept really bad shit that's going out there in the world for us to make peace and process it. So thank you for throwing light on it. And yeah, cool. Next person. Yeah, okay. You know what to do. You know what to do. Come on. Go crazy. Go crazy. Can we please have Nivedita? Why is it going down? I'm just showing what's
हाय हेलो एवरीवन मेरा नाम निवेदिता है और मैं पोइट्री लिखती हूँ हिंदी इंग्लिश में तो मेरी लाइफ का एक बहुत बड़ा इंस्पिरेशन मेरी बेटी है और मैं काफ़ी कुछ थैंक यू काफ़ी कुछ उसके बारे में लिखती हूँ तो अभी जैसे हर्ष बोल रहे थे कि स्कूल में एक कोर्स होना चाहिए जहाँ ये सिखाया जाए कि लड़कों को लड़कियों से बात कैसी करनी है तो एक्चुअली स्कूल में काफ़ी कुछ नहीं सिखाया जाता और इसी ख्याल से थोड़ा कुछ लिखा था मैंने कविता का शीर्षक कुछ है नहीं अभी तक मैं अपनी बेटी को हारना सिखा रही हूँ जीत की तैयारी कराने वाले लोग बहुत हैं उसके पास मैं उसे उसकी हारों को सुधारना सिखा रही हूँ बताती हूँ उसे कि उसका हर सपना सच ना होगा हर रेस में वो पहले दूसरे या शायद तीसरे नंबर पे भी नहीं आएगी जीत से कई ज़्यादा बार खुद को हारा हुआ पाएगी मायूस हो जाती है कभी कभी जब ऐसी बातें करती हूँ फिर उसे ये भी समझाती हूँ कि इन हारों से उसकी दुनिया में क्या फ़र्क आएगा जीत गई तो माँ की आंखों का तारा बनेगी और हार गई तो भी जीत गई तो पिता के माथे का गर्व बनेगी और हार गई तो भी दोस्त फिर भी खड़े होंगे हर शाम उसके इंतज़ार में और किसी भी हार से कभी कमी नहीं आएगी उसके नाना नानी के प्यार में उसकी फेवरेट टीचर फिर भी उस पर उतना ही लाड़ जताएगी और प्यारी बहन उसकी रोज़ की तरह उसी के साथ सोने की ज़िद मचाएगी हाँ कुछ लोग शायद हंसेंगे मजाक भी उड़ाएंगे पर उसकी हार पे हंसने वाले कभी उसकी जीत का जश्न नहीं मनाएंगे तो ऐसे लोगों की बातों पे ध्यान क्या देना ऐसे कई लोग ज़िंदगी में आएंगे चले जाएंगे पर जो लोग उसकी दुनिया को खूबसूरत बनाते हैं वो हर हार के पार भी उसका साथ निभाएंगे समझाती हूँ उसे कि हार के बाद क्या करना है दिल टूटेगा कई बार पर अपने मन के हौसले को संभाल के रखना है फिर उठना है फिर लड़ना है जीत की तो कोई गारंटी नहीं पर हर बार अपनी हार को पहले से बेहतर करना है बताती हूँ उसे कि 5वें से 4थे नंबर पे आना भी जीत है दुनिया कुछ भी बोले दुनिया के पैमाने बदलते रहेंगे अपनी जीतों को अपने पैमाने पे तोले क्योंकि देखा है मैंने लोगों को जीत के पीछे सुध बुध खो के भागते हुए और एक छोटी सी हार के बाद जिंदगी से हारते हुए जानती हूँ वक्त लगेगा उसे ये सब बड़ी बड़ी बातें समझने में कई साल लगेंगे मेरी सीखों को उसकी आदतें बनने में तो तब तक उसका हर सपना टूटने पे मैं उसे एक नया सपना दिखा रही हूँ मैं अपनी बेटी को हारना सिखा रही हूँ
Whew. Come on, man. Yeah. I have like waves of inspiration. I can't even tell you how good this feels. Thank you so much for throwing light at that. Thank you so much for telling us all of that. It was like, not in a weird way, but it's like we were all your daughter and you kind of like told it to us and it felt really real. Thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you so much. Can we please? Yeah. it's nice to see this because I feel like you're going to almost start like a ripple effect, and that's good enough. Even if you're probably the only person I've heard say this like this, and look at the perspective of losing this way. And I hope that this really reaches out to more and more people, and we look at it like that. It's really phenomenal. I can't like from the minute you started that, I was like, man, wow, like this is something that we don't think about, but really weighs a lot, very heavy on our shoulders as we keep growing up. And this whole idea of losing and winning and right and wrong and all of that jazz. So I think it's really well done. And this only reminds me of one time where I was around, I was like 18, 19, really rebel. I was not that rebel, but I was like, I like calling myself rebel because I was like that. And a similar scene, not similar, but it's almost close enough situation where I felt like I was here and my parents were here. That much was the distance. But one thing happened where I started a theater group of my own, even though a few of my seniors and people around were like, mat kar, बहुत training लगेगा, ये करना है देखो, वो करना है, ये करना, all of that. And I felt very demotivated that I can't do this because I don't know it. And I was very clear, I don't know this. But I'm going to get a bunch of people who will maybe make me better over a period of time, and we'll all help each other. I can help them get a platform or figure out a space where we can perform. They can help me get better at the whole craft and art of performing. And when I spoke to so many of my friends and whatever, like I thought they'll support me, they didn't. They were just like, mat kar, don't risk it, don't risk it. My dad was the only person who said, हाँ ठीक है, like whatever, X amount है, इतना डालना है, ठीक है डाल देंगे. And he taught me that investing in yourself is way better, and it doesn't make sense right now in your head. But invest in yourself in any way, whether it's money, whether it's hard work, whether it's, you spoke about self-love a little bit, investing in self-love, or just being with yourself. I think that really does it. And he did that. He's like, listen, I'll put this money. If it goes loss, you learn something. If you break even, great. If you get profit, even more great. But do it. Don't not do it. Right? And that's when, and that's when I like started walking on this path, and here I am after 7-8 years. I find it very lucky to not have to explain to my parents why this is important to me. Why do I need to be on stage? Why do I need to tell all this? Because they don't understand it, but they also don't restrict me or like be like, humko nahi pata, tum mat kar. They're always like, why? What happens? Why YouTube? Why this? Why that? All of that. So I feel like that gave me a really like that same thing of, just learning or just giving me that kind of seed without giving me the seed. It was not like one of those things like, wow, ab baith teko life ka kuch sikhata ho aaj. He just happened to say it in a conversation, right? And it really worked for me. So thank you. That reminded me of that. But thank you so much again. I'm really inspired at this moment, and cool. I'll call the next person. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. Can you please have Dev? Yeah? एक ही Dev आज. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping till he comes on stage. Yeah. Keep clapping, keep clapping.
हाय एवरीवन. मेरा नाम देव महेश शर्मा और मैं उन्हीं शर्मा जी का बेटा हूँ, ठीक है. सो किस किस को लगता है कि लाइफ में एक ठोकर ज़रूरी होती है? एवरीवन? ओके. सो आज जो मैं पोएम रिसाइट करने वाला हूँ उसका टॉपिक है, उसका टाइटल है कि एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी. एंड इट्स ऑल अबाउट पर्सन, नॉट जेंडर. ओके. सो हम स्टार्ट करते हैं. देख कर पहले ही दिन तुझको कुछ पागल सा हो गया था, कि देख कर पहले ही दिन तुझको कुछ पागल सा हो गया था और कोई नज़र ना आया तेरे ख्वाबों में खो गया था. देख कर पहले ही दिन तुझको कुछ पागल सा हो गया था और कोई नज़र ना आया तेरे ख्वाबों में खो गया था. ख्वाब टूटा मेरा नज़दीक भी आई दूरी थी. ख्वाब टूटा मेरा नज़दीक भी आई दूरी थी. दर्द हुआ था मुझको पर एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी, एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी. लगा था ऐसे जैसे मोहब्बत करना सिखा रही थी तुम. लगा था ऐसे जैसे मोहब्बत करना सिखा रही थी तुम. फिर समझ आया कि लगा था ऐसे जैसे मोहब्बत करना सिखा रही थी तुम. फिर समझ में आया मेरी हैसियत ठीक ना देखकर अपनी औकात दिखा रही थी तुम. गलतफहमी तो ये भी दूर हो रही थी कि तू कितनी प्यारी थी. कि गलतफहमी तो अब ये भी दूर हो रही थी कि तू कितनी प्यारी थी. अरे दर्द हुआ था मुझको पर एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी, एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी. याद है तुझे वो दिन कि प्रपोज डे के दिन थोड़ा घबराया था. प्रपोज डे के दिन थोड़ा घबराया था और डर के मारे तुझे प्रपोज भी नहीं कर पाया था। प्यार हो गया था, चाहता था तेरे दिल में रहना। प्यार हो गया था, चाहता था तेरे दिल में रहना, मगर मैंने कभी फोर्स तो नहीं किया था कि जब मैं प्रपोज करूं तो हाँ ही कहना। तूने तो हाँ कह दिया था, मेरी कहानी फिर भी अधूरी थी। कि तूने तो हाँ कह दिया था, मेरी कहानी फिर भी अधूरी थी। अरे दर्द हुआ था मुझको पर एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी, एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी। घंटों इंतज़ार करता था तेरे रिप्लाई का, और मन ही मन में सोचते हैं कि यार किसी काम में बिजी होगी। कि घंटों इंतज़ार करता था तेरे रिप्लाई का, घंटों इंतज़ार करता था तेरे रिप्लाई का। 1 घंटे पहले ही तो ऑनलाइन आई है यार, थोड़ी देर में ज़रूर रिप्लाई आएगा। कि घंटों इंतज़ार करता था तेरे रिप्लाई का, 1 घंटे पहले ही तो ऑनलाइन आई है यार, थोड़ी देर में ज़रूर रिप्लाई आएगा। तेरा लास्ट सीन देखने में दिन से शाम और शाम से रात हो जाती थी। कि तेरा लास्ट सीन देखने में दिन से शाम और शाम से रात हो जाती थी। कौन कमबख्त कहता है मैं चुप रहता था। कि तेरा लास्ट सीन देखने में दिन से शाम और शाम से रात हो जाती थी। कौन कमबख्त कहता है मैं चुप रहता था, तन्हाइयों से मेरी बात हो जाती थी। थैंक यू, शुक्रिया। कि खो ना दूँ मैं तुझको कहीं, ये कोशिश भी मेरी पूरी थी, है ना। हम करते हैं वो लास्ट कोशिश होती है कि यार काश हम इसे ना खो पाए, है ना। कि खो ना दूँ मैं तुझको कहीं, ये कोशिश भी मेरी पूरी थी। खो ना दूँ मैं तुझको कहीं, ये कोशिश भी मेरी पूरी थी। दर्द हुआ था मुझको पर एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी। एंड लास्ट की, तब प्यार में अंधा था तेरे, मैं कहाँ कुछ जानता था। और यही होता है कि प्यार में ना लाइक नहीं पता चलता है यार कहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं हम, क्या नहीं कर रहे। तो तब प्यार में अंधा था तेरे, मैं पागल पागल फिरता था। तब प्यार में अंधा था तेरे, मैं पागल पागल फिरता था। नशा चढ़ा बेवफाई का, हर कदम कदम पर गिरता था। इस गिरते हुए को संभाला जिसने, कि इस गिरते हुए को संभाला जिसने, वो कुछ कमीने दोस्तों की यारी थी। इस गिरते हुए को संभाला जिसने, वो कुछ कमीने दोस्तों की यारी थी। दर्द हुआ था मुझको पर एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी, एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी। और लास्ट लाइन की, ऐसे ज़ख्म दिए थे तूने इस दिल पर जो कोई ना भर पाया है। और ये मेरे दिल के बहुत करीब हैं ये लाइंस, शायद आप लोग भी रिलेट कर पाओ। कि ऐसे ज़ख्म दिए थे तूने इस दिल पर जो कोई ना भर पाया है। अब तो ये ज़ख्म भी खुद कहते हैं कि ऐसे ज़ख्म दिए थे तूने इस दिल पर जो कोई ना भर पाया है। अब तो ये ज़ख्म भी खुद कहते हैं कि कोई है जो साथ में नमक लाया है। कभी अगर देखा होगा तूने मेरी नाखों में, कि कभी अगर देखा होगा तूने मेरी नाखों में, तेरे लिए एक अजब की नूरी थी। कि कभी अगर देखा होगा तूने मेरी नाखों में, तेरे लिए एक अजब की नूरी थी। अरे दर्द हुआ था मुझको पर एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी, एक ठोकर भी ज़रूरी थी। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you so much. I call the next person. First time performer. I don't know again. First time here, first time in Habitat, first time in life. Don't know. But let's figure out. Okay. Start clapping. Start clapping. Can we please have Narinder? Okay. First time. Now we know. Okay. क्या हो गया?
मुझे ना झूलना नहीं था, वो यूं ना मैं बहुत होता हूँ, इसलिए मैं बैठ रहा हूँ। हेलो, टाइम शुरू तो नहीं करा ना। नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम नरेंद्र भूटानी है और जैसे सबको पता है कि आई एम एन एक्टर बाय प्रोफेशन एंड हालातों ने मुझे पोएट राइटर कुछ भी कह सकते हो बना दिया है, ठीक है। क्योंकि हमारे पास कुछ होता नहीं ना किसी को जता सके, इतना दर्द होता है कि बयान नहीं हो पाता। पर शब्दों में शायद मैं थोड़ा सा कर पाया था, आज वो मैं नहीं सुनाने वाला हूँ। आज मैं कुछ और सुनाने वाला हूँ। इश्क बहुत हो चुका है पता है, पर मैं ना कंपेयर करूँगा। इश्क, एक दिन बैठा था मैं, तो मैंने जिक्र करा था ना मेरे क्रश का पहला वाला कैसा होता था, खत वाला, मैं उस ज़माने का लवर हूँ। तो आजकल का इश्क मुझे कुछ राज नहीं आता। तो मेरा टाइटल है मेरी पोएम का, इश्क पुराने ज़माने का या फिर आजकल का इश्क। तो शुरुआत करते हैं। आजकल का इश्क कहाँ पहले वाला होता है, एक दूसरे की बाहों में लीन हो जाने के लिए होता है। आजकल का इश्क कहाँ पहले वाला होता है, एक दूसरे की बाहों में लीन हो जाने के लिए होता है। पहले का इश्क मुकद्दस था, पहले का इश्क मुकद्दस था, तो आजकल का इश्क ठंडे गोश्त सा लगता है। आजकल का इश्क कहाँ पहले वाला होता है। पहले का इश्क आजकल के इश्क से कुछ इस तरह मुख्तलिफ है कि एक पल किसी को देखने से जब शरीर में सरसराहट उठ जाती थी। आजकल जिस्म से जिस्म लगाने पर भी वो हलचल महसूस नहीं होती। आजकल जिस्म से जिस्म मिलाने पर भी वो हलचल महसूस नहीं होती। आजकल इश्क कहाँ पहले वाला होता है। वो इश्क भी क्या इश्क था जब किसी को बिना देखे ही इश्क हो जाया करता था। आज 100 दफ़ा देखने पर भी अकीदा नहीं होता। आज 100 दफ़ा देखने पर भी अकीदा नहीं होता कि ये इश्क मुझे कैसी लड़की से हुआ। वो इश्क नहीं, वो जिस्मों का सौदा था जहां इश्क को हमने रंग रूप में तौला था। आजकल इश्क कहाँ पहले वाला होता है। जो था उसकी बाहों में लीन पूरी रात, पूछा उसने उससे जब सुबह उठा तो राबता मेरा तुझसे क्या था। अभी गौर फरमाइएगा, आखिरी 2 लाइंस पढ़ रहा हूँ। पहले के इश्क में 7 जन्मों का वादा था। आजकल बस एक ही रात गुजारने का इरादा था। आजकल इश्क कहाँ पहले वाला होता है। थैंक यू। सो माय नेम इज नरेंद्र भुटानी, कुश भुटानी, साइनिंग ऑफ। थैंक यू।
Thank you so much. It's been really blissful to have, like, we had 4-5 first-time performers. That's really, really cool. I'm very happy that we can do this. We can find a space for all of us to perform and be able to express. And so I'm really happy. Thank you so much for doing this. Before I call the next person, I just want to say one small thing. How many of you, do any of you work in ad agencies? Anyone works in ad agency? You work in an ad agency? Events, okay. Anyone else? Ad, no one? Okay, ad agency too. Only 2 people, wow, okay. Fair enough. This is why it explains why the ads are how they are. Because a lot of people are not working in the ad firm. Anyways, you know how ad agencies are, right? As soon as the festivals start coming, they'll be like, bhai, humko ye post dalna hai, wo post dalna hai, ye karna hai, wo karna hai. And the marketing is too hard. It's on your face. It's all the time, right? Any festival comes. I know it's holy. I know. My friends have wished me. I don't need 20 other billboards to keep saying Happy Holi, you should celebrate. And I'm like, okay, fine, relax. Right? So it gets too much for me. And I believe in subtle marketing. Because I feel like subtle marketing is quiet. You can just let people know, they'll do the work. You don't have to push it and tell them on their face what to do. Right? Do you guys also agree subtle marketing is better than direct marketing? Yes. Okay, say something. Okay, cool. So guys, I'm on Instagram and you guys have to follow me at the rate YSOHARSH. It's why so harsh. Yeah, I love doing this. I love getting people on this side and being like, now go do this. But actually, my main point wasn't that. The main point was my first time that I did a solo over here at Habitat, like last year in August. I worked with, thank you, thank you, appreciate it. The owner of this place, his name is Balraj. I don't know if you ever got to see him or interact with him, but he and I started this conversation saying, hey, as poets, we need more time on stage. You know, we need to build this for audience to come so that we can hope that people in the future also want to make this a career and want to come and express themselves and do something out of it. And that's when we started this property called Creative Block Party. Okay, I don't know how many of you have heard it. How many of you have heard it? Yeah. Okay, some of you have heard it. Some of you might have seen pictures on if you follow Habitat or if you've closely been following Habitat. In simple words, Creative Block Party is a space where we get performers to come, trying and exploring, engaging and experimenting with their material. Because what happens in open mic is you have 4 minutes. If I come for 4 minutes and I start telling my live katha, you will not even understand 1% of it. But if there are 10 minutes, maybe you will know 5% of it, which is still better than 0%, right? So we're trying to create a space where anyone can come. Like, I mean, we have a set of performers, we curate them, they come in and they perform, and you guys can attend it for free. How many of you know Yaya Butwala? Great. How many of you know Vanika Sangtani, Kaira? How many of you know Swastika Rajput? Yeah, so these are just some of the names I'm throwing who are going to be performing this coming Wednesday. I'm hosting that show, and we have a great lineup. The person I'm going to call next also is going to be on the lineup. He'll talk about it. But it's really exciting for me to be a part of this for the last 6-7 months, to look at people and be able to gather forces to be able to fight against, I don't know what, but like using art, fight, not in fight against, but create art basically. So all you have to do is follow the page. We have a page called Creative Block Party. There is an RSVP link in the bio. Click on that link, you basic form, name, email ID, number, are you coming or not? 4-5 questions are there. You can also get +1 if you have friends who haven't come today, but you think they'll be interested or they are fans of these people. And there are 6 other people, like 9 people performing total, right? So you can attend for free. It's happening on 26th of April. Wednesday from 8:30 onwards, and it's going to happen on top. There's another venue we have 3 floors above. It's called Above the Habitat, because the Habitat above the... Okay, anyways. So that's the literal reason. That's the literal reason. It's Habitat, Above the Habitat, and we had a joke saying if you have a place down, it'll call Below the It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. The point is, please come and support like how you have done today, whether you come to listen, whether you come to hear. Which also reminds me, how many of you are just audience members today? Just audience members. Yeah, yeah. Can we all please clap for them? Yeah. We can keep doing this with each other, but if there's no audience, it feels like one aspect of it is incomplete. So thank you for coming. So if you are interested, again, to talk about this, let me know after the show. I'll let you know more details about this. So please come for the show. It'll really help us. And we do this show we do 2 shows a month. One is a lineup, a mixed lineup, and one is a Mushaira night. Mushaira night, I can guarantee you, it's one of the best experiences I've had, because I'm not on stage, so I get to witness the show, and it's phenomenal, right? So we're trying to do a ticketed show for it next month, May 21st. So please check out the space, follow the page, check out the space, help us gather more audience, more people, and help us create a space where we all can keep doing this for as long as we can, right? Because the community is going to help each other. So please do that, okay? Now calling the next person who's going to be also part of the Creative Block Party lineup on 26th. Can we please have Arsh?
Guys, first can we have a huge round of applause for Harsh? He's kept the show going for so long. I'm just gonna sit down, because I'm lazy. And it's a Sunday, so why the fuck not? Hi! Are you guys still alive? Yeah, I heard a yeah from the baby at the back. That is so sweet. Niveda, that's your daughter, right? Yeah. That's cute, yeah. Guys, round of applause for bringing your daughter. That's brilliant. I love how during your performance, she didn't say anything, and then as soon as I came on stage, she's like, yeah. How are we doing? We're doing good, yeah? I'm going to talk about love, because otherwise it'll be incomplete, but I'll talk about it a little later. Before that, I want to talk about not a traumatic experience, but some difficult time in my life where I learned a lot. So I've got 3 poems for you guys. The first 2 are going to be about that. The first poem is about my life. I lived alone across the world from my family for about 6 years. I moved to Canada in 2016 in terms of having a quote-unquote better life. Turns out, no. It's not that fun. It's fun at first, right? Foreign country, you're having a good time, but then a lot of things go down where you realize that it's not as easy to make a life in another world. I was working odd jobs. I was scrubbing dishes. I was a line cook. I did Uber Eats delivery on foot. I used to travel about 15 to 17 kilometers every day. But in this entire humbling experience, as you say, I realized one thing. If you keep going, no, and if you keep worrying about today first and not focus on tomorrow, you will get through it. Life will find a way. The concept of tomorrow is never promised. You think about it today, you think about it yesterday. The concept of tomorrow is always going to be a day away. So the first poem is on that. I don't have a title. It's just, I think, life as we know it. Let's call it that. Every day feels like 24 hours are way too much. I wish days were shorter so we didn't have to endure the pain as such. I wait for the sun to set and the day to end. What's the point of waking up? I question myself every day as staying positive becomes difficult to comprehend. Away from home, sitting across the globe, all I can do is pray that life gets better. All I can do is hope. It's the hope that gets me through the day. It's the hope that one day it'll all be worth the fight. I'm sure the dark days are going to be over and the days ahead will be just as bright. It's difficult to smile and there are times where I can't show it. But all I care about is spreading positivity because that's just life as we know it. Thank you. The second poem ke liye, I need your help. You guys will help? Yes? Yes? A little louder? Brilliant. So there's this line that's going to be repeated through the poem. And when I point to y'all, I want y'all to say that line. The line is, it's time to begin. What is it? Perfect. Because like I said, tomorrow's never promised. So if you have to begin today, right? It's time to begin. And like I said, I just need your help a bit. Today is the day where I feel free. The demons in my head decided to let me be. I start a new chapter with the strength within. I stand up strong and I say, the sun shines bright and it's a brand new day. I've got the chance now. It's time to make my way. Strengthening my mind, not allowing my head to spin. Be it dusk or dawn, it's sky's the limit and that's how I've been wired. No matter how difficult the circumstances get, I'll march on, never get tired. Determined to excel, I know I'll win. Let's forget everything. It's now all that's left is to rise above. I'll do all I can, be it push or shove. With full force, I stroll away with an elevated chin. I always say, fuck tomorrow, focus on today, because it's your life. It's... Thank you very much. Now, the last poem that I have for you guys. How many of you guys have had that experience where y'all have felt something for someone? Y'all have felt an emotion. Be it friendship, romantic, कुछ भी हो सकता है. Don't be like ex के. Don't go into a spiral where you start remembering your ex right now. It's fine. But you've not had the heart to tell them, or you've not had the courage to tell them. And then when you do get that heart, you decide it's too late. You're like, अब मैं बोलूँ तो क्या बोलूँ यार? वो अब time ही pass हो गया है. How many of you guys? Raise your hand. Wow. No one? Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. You're the best. It's fine. Just raise your hand. Like, it's fine. So the next poem I have for you guys is something like that. I wanted to say something to someone. I wanted to say that, ruk ja. Because I went to, like Harsh, I went to a co-ed school in the 6th, after the 6th. And 12th के बाद क्या हुआ था ना? सब अपने रास्ते चल गए. One person went to UK, one person went here, one person went there. And it was just very difficult for people to stay in touch. पर एक लड़की थी, of course एक लड़की थी, जो गई UK and मैं उसको बता ही नहीं पाया. अभी तक उसको पता नहीं है how I felt that time. So the next poem is something on those lines. I was hoping to let her know how I felt as she waved goodbye, hugging and kissing everyone, just waiting to get on that airplane and fly. She wanted to go chase her dreams and had nothing to hide. Not knowing when I would see her next killed me inside. I stood there helplessly, watching her check her bags in, wondering what could have changed if I just had the courage, what could have been. As she moved past each checkpoint, her memories kept flashing in front of my eyes. I had to keep this silent heart beating before it breaks down and cries. Now things change, people leave, and there's nothing we can do. But if you want to say something, say it before it gets too late, or you'll lose that too. Don't wait around for the perfect moment, because that's just a fantasy. We have to make each moment perfect to understand its gravity. And if you don't say it, no, trust me, bro, you'll see her face everywhere you go, in every reflection. Don't wait before she gets on some flight, or simply a missed connection. Thank you. जाने से पहले, say something you have to say today. Say something you have to say today. Tell someone you love them. Tell someone you care about them. Tell someone thank you. Do whatever you have to do today. क्योंकि क्या पता. Thank you, guys. That's been my time. I'm having my first ever solo show out here at Habitat Studios, and it's aptly titled Kya Pata, Kal Ho Na Ho. It's going to happen on 6th of May on Saturday at 4 p.m. Phase 1 tickets are sold out, but Phase 2 tickets will be added soon. So I hope you guys can buy them from either my link in the bio or on Book My Show. Please welcome back your host, Harsh.
Kya pata kal ho na ho. Intense. He's really doing a show. I'm just coming to reassure you that he's really doing a show. You guys look really blank. You're like, okay. Like, he's really doing a show, a solo show on 6th of May, and I'll be hosting it. Which, ठीक है, मतलब 10 minute. I'm telling you, host, like how he said phase 1, phase 2, remind me of music festival. Everyone's been to a music gig, music festival, some concert at some point, right? So when you first enter, you're like, you look at the stage and you're like, okay, that's where I'll be partying. That's the stage, or that's where the band is going to be played. Alcohol. Oh, for those of you who drink, you'll be like, yeah, that's where I'm going to drink, right? And then you see food, right? You see food, and then you never eat for the rest of the day. I am that food as the host, okay, in every show, who comes in the beginning, and then after 10 minutes, you'll never see me again until you ever come for a next show. But for that, so I'm going to be hosting and opening that. But tickets are selling very quick. So please buy your tickets if you can. Again, support us in every way possible. But he spoke about a movie, which reminds me the first time. Does anyone remember the first time a movie impacted them where you're like, wow, I love this movie? Like, it could be anything from any age and any time in your life. But is there a movie that really impacted you? First time that you saw it? Like movies you saw, but what is the first movie that impacted you? Rockstar, yeah. How many of you, give me a cheer, how many of you agree with Rockstar that's impacted your life too? Cheer. Woo! Cheer. Clapping. Okay. Yeah, someone else was there. Anyone? Kalona ho? Yeah, Kalona ho. Any day, dude. Kalona ho, that last heartbeat is like, I've cried so much to that. Now also if we start playing it, I'm like, no, relax, I can't do this. Yes, anyone else? Swades, yeah, Swades. Guys, if you agree to anyone saying a name, give a cheer. Even if you're one person, okay? If you do agree, yes. Someone was there. No? Agnipath. The Amitabh one or the Ritik one? Amitabh, original one, no? Yeah, okay, original, yeah. It's better, dude. Even though I like Ritik, but it's better. Yeah. Anyone? Man Marzia, that's very interesting. I think it showed relationships in a very new light, and I think they've not shown them before. But that's also a nice one. Anyone else? Yeah. Yeah, any day, man. Come on. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. I don't know, like we've not interacted so much in, when we have to go to court and do something. But Tare Zameen Par really felt like for kids, someone stood up and said, yo, you adults, you can't just get away with anything, right? I think it was one of the best. Kids version of Bagban. Fair enough. Kids version of Bagban, except in this, kids are also crying. Kids are only crying. Parents are not crying. Parents are like, theek hai. But anyone else? 3 Idiots, Pico, Faltu, Dil Chahta Hai, yeah. For me, don't judge, okay? I was in a zone when I saw these two movies, okay? One was Tara Rampam. Please, okay? I got too excited. Because I remember seeing the movie and I got so excited that I thought I'm safe, except I was on a cycle. And I'm from Bangalore, so everything's hilly. So I'm just climbing up saying, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to defeat this guy. And then I'm pretending like I'm in a movie, dude. I would really be lost sometimes. That and Dhandanathan goal. I love football, but not as much as Dhandanathan goal. People in that movie do, okay? If for those of you who haven't seen it, trust me, it's good. Don't watch. There's nothing. There's only like John Abraham. Yeah, you can still like, wow, John Abraham. But I think that movie was really funny and apt for its time. Anyone else? Baki regular to hai, like Kabhi Khushi Kabhi, all of those. I think those movies really impacted in some way or the other, in some way. Except one thing I didn't understand in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. If you remember that part where Ritik goes to London, right? I used to think every city there is a computer or there is a cyber presence where you could come and write saying, this Raichand, and they'll be like, yehi address mein, yehi ghar pe ruka hua hai tera bhai. And you're like, cool, wow. And then suddenly in the background, Vande Mataram is playing. I'm like, this is so bizarre, dude. I don't understand anything about this movie. I really thought there was a manual where I could type someone's name and they'll give me an address. And it never worked out. So that's really bad. Anyways, Koi Mil Gaya? Yeah? No? Yeah? We discovered aliens do exist. And they don't like Bonvita. So really can't do much about it. Man, I'm glad I grew up after because I love Bonvita. And I think this movie would have made me stop having it. But I'm glad. Because even there's a scene, right, where he goes berserk, where he starts explaining to her parents, saying, why you don't drink Bonvita. I think it's the funniest scene in the world. Okay, anyways. Anyone else? Anyone? Yeah? Any other? Yeah? Shiddat. I'm a little lost. Where, this is an old movie or? Okay. 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 This is just getting like more and more. Okay. I thought उसकी शादी की बात हो रही थी. मौत कहाँ से आ गई यार? ये थोड़ा extreme हो गया. Okay. Anyways, thank you for sharing. Anyone last two three. My name is Khan. Yeah, I think Shahrukh actually did a good job in that movie. Udaan, yeah, Udaan. I think everyone, like how Tare Zameen Par is, Udaan is one of those key teenage Bagban version ki like, oh, you can't do this to me. Yeah, I think it's a very nice ending also. It feels very real and it feels like, wow, okay. Yeah. For me, it's also Mera Naam Joker. It's a very long movie, very long, but it's beautiful. I think same with La La Land. I think La La Land broke my heart so bad because it's so realistic. It's too real. It's like, bro, ye hota hai aur ye ho gaya. And that last scene, I cannot. That last scene. How many of you have not seen the movie? Anyone not seen the movie? Okay. Are you guys doing something today? Yeah. Okay. Cool. You already agreed. Okay. I was going to say, please go watch the movie. I think it's really great. So I don't even want to spoil it for you guys. But yeah, that ending scene, when you realize what happened and that eye contact between the two, oh my God, dude, I have goosebumps. I can't. That movie is too real. And I don't like it for that reason. That it's too real. And it's not supposed to be a movie then. It's a documentary then. It's not a movie, right? Okay. Anyways. Last two names. Anyone wants to throw? Yes. Manchester by the Sea? Yeah? Oh, I want to check this movie out now that you mention it. It's a good one? Okay. Any? I don't know. I'm so lost in his long hair and that eyes. You saw that trailer? You guys, everyone saw the trailer, right? See, this is what I love it. People don't like Salman, but they'll go watch his work just so they'll be like, बात करने के लिए कुछ होगा ना, किससे बात करने के? But no, never. The thing is, my friend worked on that. Like one of my friend I knew was on a camera operator on that movie, and you really don't want to know what happened on those sets. So let's just move past this breeze. You didn't see the movie, but it impacted you. Oh, trailer only impacted you. Wow. Okay. But I'm sure there are some Salman movies which are digestible, edible, like, yeah, like edible. Yeah, they are edible. Like everything is not possible. Yeah. How many of you like Pathan though? No? Did anybody at least get excited when Salman came and they had full scenes? Come on. No? You look so disappointed. Like, if you meet Shah Rukh, you're like, you ruined my 3 hours. I don't like you. Like, you look like... Nobody got excited. I thought, like, as a Bollywood fan, right? For so many years, there's always been this fight, right? Suddenly now they're together and they're cracking all, like, innuendo jokes. You know, like, they're not talking directly, but they're talking about the industry. They're talking about, like, themselves. They're talking about Karan Arjun ko chhap diya wapas hum log ne, bahut sare lines and all of that. But I saw the movie twice, guys. Don't judge me. One in theater, one with someone else because I had to show it to that person because she was very excited. And I was like, I don't know why you're excited, but watch the movie, let's see. But we tripped on John, so that was nice. And after Deepika seeing Deepika, it felt like Race 4 का कोई अलग plot चल रहा है. कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या हो रहा है. But you were saying something? You love Pathan? Okay, that's nice. You're the only person here who's that excited and confident about it. SRK, yeah. Even I love SRK, but I just want to close my eyes and be like, nahi, her movie great hai. Some movies is not done a good job. I'll agree to that. But this movie, it was nice. It was fun. I don't want threat calls. Who? What happened? Chandu, yeah. What about Chandu? What happened to Chandu? Okay, let's all clap for Chandu. Yeah. Chandu, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting there now. Abhi to karte hai. Can we also, both my team members are sitting down. One is already making a face. I don't know why. Her name is yeah. That's Aditi. Okay. If she's staring at you, that means she's accepted you're human. So you can just move on. Don't talk to her. She loves... Yeah, she loves, I don't know. No, staring is not the right, like, it doesn't give the right idea when I say she loves staring. But she talks very less. Like, I've known her for 5 years, and only after the pandemic, I heard a word from her mouth. I've been here for like 4-5 years, but an amazing person to work with. Yeah, and also listens because I keep talking, she doesn't. So, and great listener. So, can we please have another round of applause for? And now coming to my next friend. His name is Vivian. He's also clicking your photos today. That's not the reason why I should be nice to him. You should be nice to him otherwise also, because he's a very sweet boy. I love it because now, I mean, we had so many things to talk about in our lives, but now he also started watching sports recently. Started watching F1. So there's more layers in our conversation now. But anyways, can we please also have a round of applause for him? चंदू यार लेट आ गया तो तेरे से तो चालू किया था. Okay, so I don't know now if I should introduce my whole team because I've only done like 3 people. I feel like बाकी 7 लोग का भी करना चाहिए, but ठीक है वो लोग नहीं है अभी चलेगा. I'll call the next person. We have 4 more people. Okay, just keep the energy with you. 4 more people. We'll be very quick and then. Does anyone have plans after this? Anyone has plans after this? Any of you guys have plans after this? No one has plans? Is this your highlight? Oh, Nivedita has plans. Okay. Thank you. You both of you have plans. No one. This is your highlight of the day. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. That's just... Okay, I'll call the next person and then let's see where this goes, okay? Yeah, I don't know what to say. Okay, start clapping. A little more, come on man, a little more. Go crazy. Can we please have Kajal? Yeah. Keep clapping till she comes on stage.
हो गया. Hi. My name is Kajal Advani. I'm a writer and a spoken word artist, and I'm so excited to be here. And I didn't know what to perform today. Today is just one of those days, you know, when you wake up in a terrible mood and you don't feel like doing anything, even the things you usually love to do. Today is one of those days, and I've been having those kind of days since a couple of days now. So I decided, chalo, let's talk about those kind of things. You know, when you pretend to be fine, when you don't actually feel fine. And I'm performing this after a very long time, so the poem is titled Masquerade. When I was 10, a basketball masquerading as a dodgeball came flying at my head. I was standing with a group of friends, unaware. It didn't hurt a lot. It took me by surprise. I've been numb ever since. They say when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I tell them I don't like lemonade unless it is made in my college adda. Only that can cool off all my worries. It refreshes me until I'm ready to step out into the glaring sun of my problems once again. My life throws darts. I try to catch them. My body is hurting. I am bleeding, but my eyes are wide open. To catch the dart, to stick it on the board. Problems overcome. The board was white once. It is now red. My hands have bled, stained the board. I cry. I say, I am strong. I'm strong. I'm good at catch. I collect my problems, display them like a shield. I'm strong. I was born on the playing field. But some days I wish to run. I wish to run until the air catches up. Ask me if I'm fine. I tell it to stop time because I'm happy. Happy as I can ever be. Happy. Happy is the only thing I want to be. I know I'm strong, but I don't want to be. Some days I want to break down and cry. Some days I want to scream why. Some days I want to shut the door, tell the problems goodbye. I need a break. But how do I take a vacation from my soul? Some days I want to wake up with a smile. Have problems of a lesser magnitude. But even on bad days, I promise, my heart is filled with gratitude. For I'm strong and can handle life, I just wish it was a bit more nice. The next time, I laugh among friends. I will pay more attention. I will look out for the problems masquerading as blessing and strength. When they come flying at me, I shall catch them and toss them back next time. I won't fight. I believe that is my right. Next time, when a problem comes, I shall politely ask it to leave. If it refuses, I will shut the door. I won't let it trouble my soul. Have masqueraded my strength, pretended to be fine. I claim to be happy, but life is not a pantomime. I don't need to put on a show. I'm not obliged to watch one. Can't defeat every problem. Not always have I won. Some days I want to smile without hiding any tear. I know a smooth sea doesn't make a skilled sailor, but I still try to find my peace here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kajal. It's lovely to always see you be vulnerable, and I think I really dig that quality in a human being. It's some like ease that comes in with vulnerability. I think it's really cool. So thank you so much, Kajal. Can we please have another round of applause? Cool. I'll call the next person. Okay. If I get the name wrong, then please correct me. Okay. Start clapping. Start clapping. Start clapping. Start clapping. Come on, man. Last three people. Come on. Can we please have Mayuraksh? Mayuraksh. Mayuraksh. Did I say right? Mayurakshi. Mayurakshi. Okay. Okay. Can we together, loudly. Can we please have Mayurakshi? Till she walks on stage. Till she walks on stage. I can see you guys not clap. Come on.
या हाय सो माय नेम इज़ मयूराक्षी. तो दिल तो बहुत बार टूटता है ना, बट होता है आप एक बार रियलाइज़ करते हो कि भाई हो गया, नाउ यू शुड मूव ऑन, यू शुड हील योर सेल्फ. तो मैंने उसी पे कुछ लिखा था, खुद से प्यार. ज़िंदगी बहुत खूबसूरत हुआ करती थी क्योंकि तुम मेरे साथ हुआ करते थे. सूरज का उगना तुम्हारा ही तो संदेश लाता था, और दिन के ढलने से तुम कितने दूर हो मुझे ये बता जाता था. मैं बहुत बार सोचती थी कोई किसी से इतना प्यार कैसे कर सकता है, कोई किसी पे इतना कैसे मर सकता है, कोई किसी को अपनी ज़िंदगी कैसे बना सकता है, कोई किसी को अपनी ज़िंदगी कैसे बना सकता है. मैं जो ख्वाब देखा करती थी वो भी तो सिर्फ तुम्हारे लिए होते थे. मेरी ज़िंदगी का हर वजूद सिर्फ तुमसे ही जुड़ा होता था. मेरी ज़िंदगी का हर सुबह, हर शाम, हर सपने में सिर्फ तुम्हारा ही आना जाना हुआ करता था. पर कहते हैं ना, हर सपना कभी टूट जाता है और हमारा दिल बहुत दुख जाता है. हमारा भी वो ख्वाब टूट गया और हमारा साथ छूट गया, और मेरा दिल बहुत बुरी तरीके से टूट गया. तुम्हारा साथ छूट गया और मैं शराब के सहारे ज़िंदगी बिताने लगी. ज़िंदगी गमगीन हो गई और मैं दवाइयों के सहारे ज़िंदगी जीने लगी. डिप्रेशन की शिकार हो गई और डॉक्टर के पास जाने लगी. जिस कमरे में तुम्हारा महक हुआ करता था वहाँ पे अब शराब की बोतल की झनकार सुनाई देती है. और जिस डायरी में मैं तुम्हारे लिए नज़में लिखा करती थी वो आज कहीं छुपा के रख दिया है. पर फिर बहुत महीने बाद खुद के दिल को टटोला, खुद को आजमाया, खुद को कोसा और सवाल पूछा, क्या ये सही है? और उस दिन मैं पहली बार बहुत दिनों के बाद किसी से मिली. एक लड़की थी जो बहुत खूबसूरत हुआ करती थी, पर कुछ बेढंग सी दिख रही थी उस दिन. उसकी आंखों के नीचे बहुत सारे गड्ढे हो गए थे, डार्क सर्कल्स कहते हैं हम जिसे. पर फिर याद आया ये तो शायद कभी पापा की बड़ी हुआ करती थी, फिर ऐसे कैसे बन गई. उस दिन मैंने पहली बार फिर से वो डायरी निकाली, और जिस डायरी में तुम्हें लेकर इतने नज़में लिखा करती थी उसमें पहली बार खुद को लेकर लिखा. उस दिन मैंने अपने दोस्तों को फिर से कॉल किया महीनों बाद. माँ को जाके गले से लगाया, दीदी को अपने दिल का हाल सुनाया, और उस आईने से फिर से जाकर मिली और उससे भी बहुत सारी बातें की. दिल की बातें जो दिल में लगा के रखी थी. दवाई की दुकान जो थी मेरे कमरे में उसको हटाया और पापा को एक प्यारी सी झप्पी दी. उस दिन शायद मैं खुद से मिली, खुद से प्यार करना सीखी. उस दिन मैं ये जाना कि ज़िंदगी में धूप और छाँव आते हैं, पर उनके सामना तुम्हें खुद ही करना पड़ता है. किसी से प्यार करना तुम्हारे हाथ में है, बेपनाह इश्क करना तुम्हारे हाथ में है, पर वो तुमसे प्यार करे ये वादा करना तुम्हारे हाथ में नहीं. अगर प्यार करना ही है तो खुद से करो. अगर साथ मांगना ही है तो उस माँ से मांगो जिसने तुम्हें जन्म दिया है, और अगर भरोसा करना ही है तो उस भगवान पे करो जो कभी भी तुम्हारा साथ नहीं छोड़ेंगे। प्यार कोई खैरात नहीं है जो ऐसे ही किसी पे बांटते फिरो। अगर प्यार बांटना है तो सबसे बांटो, क्योंकि अगर तुम सही इंसान से प्यार बांटोगे तो फिर प्यार तुम्हें ज़रूर मिलेगा। अगर सपने पूरे करने हैं तो खुद के सपने पूरे करो, फिर जाके पूरी दुनिया तुम्हें सलाम करेगी। और आखिर में उस इंसान को याद ज़रूर रखना जिसने तुम्हें ये गम दिया है, क्योंकि जो तुम हो कहीं ना कहीं उसकी वजह से ही हो। वो चोट था इसीलिए तुम आज इतने मजबूत हो, वो चोट था तो इसीलिए आज तुम इतने मजबूत हो। इसीलिए सबसे प्यार करो, पर पहली बार खुद से प्यार करो। थैंक यू।
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She reminded me of something that Gulzar ji said yesterday. He's talking about, and I can't justify, so I'm not going to do the piece. But he spoke about a piece on mirror, where he just said one thing which is so nicely said. He's like, I don't like addressing the person in the mirror because the person on the other side of the mirror only looks at this much and not what's within. So every time I look at myself in the mirror, I'm only seeing like a surface layer thing, and you can't judge someone based on surface. And he's like, I know who I am deep within me, and I can't let the person on the other side, because that person's not me, that person's someone else who just looks at the exteriors and makes judgment on it. And I think that's a very well said line, because I have had a lot of problems with mirrors in my life, or like just looking into a mirror, and I can't stand in front of a mirror for more than like 30 seconds or 45 seconds. And this makes so much sense as to why I felt like, okay, you know, there's a person in me who looks at myself very critically and differently. And that acceptance again, the speaking of acceptance, of how he's like, only if you want to see me for me, then look at me, otherwise I don't need this. I don't need a mirror. I don't need to look at myself in the mirror, because that's not true. That's not who I am. So I think that's a very nice, well said. So thank you so much for performing. Yeah, if you feel like clapping, yeah. Last two people, keep the energy going. Come on. Can we please have Anjani? Keep clapping till he comes on stage. He's going to come on stage. Last second performer. This is it.
हर्ष, ये ऑटो का मीटर तुरंत मत गिराइएगा। तारीफ के कुछ चंद शब्द आप लोगों के लिए कहने हैं, नहीं तो फिर मेरी कविता रह जाएगी। हैबिटेट में आना इट्स लाइक मरा जा रहा था। वो आप लोग जो मैसेज डालते हैं ना कि मैसेज यस, मैं यस के साथ एक लंबी लंबी लाइन लिखता था कि आई एम डाइंग टू काम। एंड बिलीव मी, आप लोगों की हौसला अफजाई बहुत ज़्यादा चाहिए होगी। माई मॉम इज़ अ कैंसर पेशेंट एंड शी इज़ एडमिटेड, बट हैबिटेट को मैं इतना ज़्यादा दिल से मानता हूँ, बट स्टिल आई केम। सो माई नेम इज़ अंजनी संकट मोचन शुक्ला, एंड यू कैन से अंजनी शुक्ला। एंड दिस पोइट्री, व्हाट आई बिलीव कि ज़िंदगी में हर इंसान के अंदर दो लोग होते हैं, एक आपका नाम जो आपके माता पिता ने रखा है, और एक आप खुद जो अंदर होता है। तो ये कविता उस बारे में है जो आपसे आपकी बात कराती है। तो कविता का शीर्षक है कुछ बात करनी थी। कुछ बात करनी थी, बात हो पाएगी क्या? कुछ बात करनी थी, बात हो पाएगी क्या? इस ज़िंदगी में ये ज़िंदगी साथ हो पाएगी क्या? कुछ बात करनी थी, बात हो पाएगी क्या? वो रहता है मेरे ही भीतर, वो रहता है मेरे ही भीतर अंदर कहीं, वो रहता है मेरे ही भीतर अंदर कहीं। मैं ढूंढूं उसे तो मेरी खुद से मुलाकात हो पाएगी क्या? कुछ बात करनी थी, बात हो पाएगी क्या? सुबह होती है भागते हो, एवरीबॉडी वर्क राइट। सुबह होती है भागते हो, रात आते हो, मतलब देर रात। सुबह होती है भागते हो, रात आते हो, साथ साथी सब छूट गए क्या? साथ साथी सब छूट गए क्या? नहीं दोस्तों के भी हाथ आते हो, रात रात जागते हो, बड़े हो गए हो क्या? रात रात जागते हो, बड़े हो गए हो क्या, तभी कभी नहीं किसी के पास जाते हो। अब मन बहुत डायरेक्ट हो गया तो वो कह रहा है, अरे सुनो रुको कहाँ, अरे सुनो रुको कहाँ, खुद से कभी पूछा है क्या, अरे सुनो रुको कहाँ, खुद से कभी पूछा है क्या, कहाँ जाना था, कहाँ जाना है, कहाँ जा रहे हो, कहाँ जाना था, कहाँ जाना है, कहाँ जा रहे हो। ये उलझन ये बेचैनी, ये उलझन ये बेचैनी बड़ी जल्दी में हो, ये उलझन ये बेचैनी बड़ी जल्दी में हो। पैसा कमा रहे हो क्या, कुछ बात करनी थी, बात हो पाएगी क्या। सुना है अब गांव नहीं जाते हो, सुना है अब गांव नहीं जाते हो, होली दिवाली दशहरा अब यहीं मनाते हो। सुना है अब गांव नहीं जाते हो, होली दिवाली दशहरा अब यहीं मनाते हो। बचपन स्कूल बूशट पर सनी धूल भूल गए क्या, बचपन स्कूल बूशट पर सनी धूल भूल गए क्या। प्रणाम नमस्ते पैर छूना, प्रणाम नमस्ते पैर छूना, खिलखिलाना सब गया। अब इंस्टा के हाय हेलो और व्हाट्सएप के नकली इमोजी से काम चलाते हो क्या। बड़ी तरक्की कर ली ये गाड़ी ये मकान तुम्हारा है, बड़ी तरक्की कर ली ये गाड़ी ये मकान तुम्हारा है। समझता हूँ बड़ा नाम भी तुम्हारा है, माना तेरा होना कुछ बनना ज़रूरी है, माना तेरा होना कुछ बनना ज़रूरी है। अपनों को छोड़कर ही बनना मजबूरी है क्या। और अगली लाइन मेरे दिल के बहुत करीब है। कभी सोचा है उनके बिना तेरी ज़िंदगी पूरी है क्या, जितनी बुलंदी उतना गिरना ज़रूरी है क्या, जितनी बुलंदी उतना गिरना ज़रूरी है क्या, इतना गिर कर भी कुछ बनना ज़रूरी है क्या। जो बात करनी थी आज वो बात हो पाएगी क्या, बीत गई जो जाने दो, जो बची है ज़िंदगी वो ज़िंदगी इस ज़िंदगी में इस ज़िंदगी के साथ हो पाएगी क्या। कुछ बात करनी थी बात हो पाएगी क्या, कुछ बात करनी थी बात हो पाएगी क्या।
Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing that with us. I hope whatever happens beyond this, the road is only towards recovery. Thank you so much for being vulnerable and being honest. Can we please have another round of applause? Okay, here we are, okay? I'll do it. I call the last person. Okay? Keep the energy. Cool. Little more. Last person, guys. Last person. A little more. A little more. A little more, little more, little more. Can we please have Pooja? Till she walks on stage. Wow, what a crowd. Wow, look at the claps. They're clapping too well. Oh, wow, great. You want this? You want this?
This is so well placed for me. Don't have to adjust it much. So I had come thinking that I'll perform my most recent poem, but then I realized the flavor is all Hindi today, and I wrote my first Hindi poem last year, so we're gonna do it Hindi this time. And it's going with the flavor of a lot of the love that we've been spreading here. So it's just that. There's no title, but it has 3 parts, and each actually works individually. So I'm going to go part by part. जो लड़ झगड़ के मिले उसे प्यार नहीं कहते, जो लड़ झगड़ के मिले उसे प्यार नहीं कहते, जो माफ़ ना करे उसे यार नहीं कहते। जिसे कहना है उसे कह नहीं सकते, जिसे कहना है उसे कह नहीं सकते, लेकिन किसी से कहे बिना हम रह भी तो नहीं सकते। लेकिन किसी से बिना लेकिन किसी से कहे बिना हम रह भी नहीं सकते। कभी कभी ना मनपसंद खाना ना मनपसंद गाना ना कोई किताब काम करती है, कभी कभी ना मनपसंद खाना ना मनपसंद गाना ना कोई किताब काम करती है। सिर्फ कुछ लफ्ज़ जो लिख पाए शायर और समझ जाए महफिल, चाहे सिर्फ फिर वो हो एक की भी ना कोई I'm going to go through this last part again. कभी कभी ना मनपसंद खाना ना मनपसंद गाना ना कोई किताब काम करती है, सिर्फ कुछ लफ्ज़ जो लिख पाए शायर और समझ जाए महफिल, चाहे फिर वो हो एक की भी, कैसे देखो दवा छाँव का काम करती है। चाहे फिर वो एक की भी, देखो कैसे दवा छाओ का काम करती है. थैंक यू सो मच गाइस.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for that support. Thank you for doing that. One more time, one more time. Everyone got, ha. Sabko. My first thought is, why are they clapping so hard? And then I'm like, oh yeah, you get to go home. Anyway, so few announcements. One, it's live streamed. You can go on YouTube, download the video. If you put a reel out, please credit the team or credit Habitat itself. Second, you'll get your photos for 5 to 6, 7 days. एक week के अंदर definitely आएगा. Please आज या कल में message मत करना. And then don't get angry, I'm not replying because I've given you 6 days, right? So 6 days, please do that. Third, we have open mic on Sunday and Monday. Sundays at 2 p.m., Mondays at 7 p.m. The only way to get a slot is to say yes. Okay? There is a team. I don't know who they are, okay? Maybe they're Illuminati. They give us a list of Instagram handles. We are like, cool, bro. We can't say no to them or question them. So we do that. So we give our list out. So you have to say yes in that, and that's the only way you get a list. Apart from that, Creative Block Party happening this Wednesday. Link in the bio of Creative Block Party and mine. So if you need to do that, do the following. I just request all of the performers to come on stage for a group picture. And thank you so much for coming and being vulnerable. We really enjoyed this. I hope